Day. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will.
Isn't it about time for somebody's favorite radio program?
Theater of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juice you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass has a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Life's so short, don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out at the OT show. It's a lot of more. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 26th day of February 2025. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy, joining me for all the fun. Cheryl Touhy, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Saw a thing yesterday. I kind of agree. This Doge thing is getting out of hand. Yesterday, Cheryl sent me an email saying she'd like to see the 5 things that I did the day before she allows me back in the house today. So,
yep. Yep. And I'm still wondering why the postmaster of Indianapolis is not on that list.
He'll get to it.
Yeah.
I
have a package now that's been in Indianapolis 3 times and is late.
Maybe it's
now
visiting.
it's in Ohio. It's taken the tour of the United States.
Now, here's what I would love. Like one of those old traveling suitcases, like it should get little stickers. Yes.
Yeah.
Then at least we know, like, our package had a good time.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool. Yeah. Happy Carnival Day. So coming up in 2 days is Touhyville Day, which the original Touhyville like logo and everything was the carnival tent. That's what that was the whole thing. So just by chance, a couple days earlier is Carnival Day.
Okay.
Inconvenience Yourself Day.
No thanks.
Why would someone do that on purpose?
Yeah.
I guess for someone else.
Oh, well, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
That's a kindness thing.
That's what I'm thinking. Inconvenience Yourself Day is not merely about inconveniencing oneself. It's about acknowledging others, putting them first, having a positive effect on their lives. The day helps people become more attentive to others. So it's essentially inconvenience yourself to convenience someone else.
That
Day.
I like. I don't like the name of it. They need to rename that.
Right. Yeah, that's
because it seems like, you know what I mean? Like step on your own toe day.
Right.
No, thanks.
Right. That's why I'm adding
squirt lemon juice in your eye day.
Right.
Pass.
No.
I'm
adding to it. Inconvenience yourself to convenience someone else day.
That I like.
So you just stretch it out a little bit. Or
put
help
yourself
somebody
second.
day.
Put yourself second day.
Put yourself second day. I like that. See, that could work. For Pete's sake day.
Or pay it forward day, because that's really
right, but we already did the whole kindness day. That was it. We did there's 2 of them, so that's it.
All right.
For Pete's sake day is today. I don't know what it's for, but it always makes me think of the Monkey song that used to end the TV show The Monkees, because the name of that song is For Pete's Sake.
Oh, okay.
Like Peter Tork, I think. But it's For Pete's sake.
Now, you know what I am looking up? Who's Pete?
Peter Tork. So
I'm saying, like,
I know.
Yeah. All right.
I knew what you meant.
Oh, it may be a reference to St. Peter.
Oh, so do it for St. Peter's sake.
So it's like, it's a euphemism for heaven's sake, or.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah. So.
All right. I did not know that, because I always thought For Pete's sake is Like there's some guy named Pete.
Right. And who is it? Why is he allowed to have a day?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
You heard that one where Pete and Repeat were sitting on a log.
Mm-hmm.
Pete fell off.
Mm-hmm.
Who's left?
Repeat.
Pete and Repeat were sitting on a log. Yeah.
This is for Pete's sake.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I used to use to end my show when I was on 98 Gold doing afternoons on WIBN. I used to play an end song, kind of how we use like the happy instrumental for and then a high note. Yeah, I used to use for Pete's sake. I think I used to use it in Ottawa too when I had a talk show in the afternoon. I think I started using that. So Levi Strauss Day.
I wonder how you chose that. Out of all the songs.
Just I happened to be watching the Monkees, and I was like, I really like that song, and it ended their show. So, but I take that back. In Ottawa, I ended it with Andy Kaufman did a song about how it's time to say goodbye on his one TV special, and that's what I used in Ottawa. Yeah, but yeah, for Pete's sake, I used a 98 Gold every day. So, because it was an oldie station, so the Monkees fit.
Yes.
So
I was going to ask that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was an oldie station at the time. So the Monkees fit, and it was just one of those, one of those songs that I just thought it had words, but you can kind of talk over it and say goodbye and then just let it play out.
Yeah.
And so in the old days, some stations when I wasn't on, we switched over to a satellite feed. Like it was coming in live from a satellite, so I had to catch it at a certain time.
Got it.
So it was easier to close out with a song, so then I could time it, and I knew, at exactly 6:00 Eastern, I got to be switched over to the network. So if that song was 3 minutes, I knew at somewhere around 5:57 I had to start it, and if I had to fade it out, I could. But you didn't want to start it too early.
Yeah.
So it helped to time things out a little easier.
Yeah.
When I did a talk show, that was even harder because you have to talk up until the second, and then you're switching over to news. So yeah, that was at WKN in Kankakee. We used to have to switch over to a satellite because it was forget who was after me. I think maybe Sean Hannity was on.
I was going to say one of the
at one time. Right before me was Bill O'Reilly when he had a radio show. And then, this is before he got into all kinds of trouble.
I was going to say, in between sexually harassing people, he just, he did a show.
Yes, he did. I used to have I don't know if I still have it. I had
like a clip from
a liner. I had him on the show at one time. But I don't know if I still have it because it used to make me laugh. He did a really good one, I thought.
Bill O'Reilly here, and you're listening to Steve Touhy. The worst 3 hours on radio.
That's so funny.
Levi Strauss Day. I used to be a big fan of Levi jeans, and then now it's Lee. I go with whatever fits without a belt. Without a belt. I was going with Levi's for a while, and then whatever, I jumped up a size, and then I needed a belt, and so no thanks.
Yeah.
National Pistachio Day. Yes, no on pistachios. Yes. Yep.
But again, just the nuts, like unshelled, please. I love the idea that that's a thing now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's my dad is nuts about those. Yeah.
I love
no pun
that.
intended.
Yeah. But not like pistachio ice cream or pistachio pie or pistachio cookies. No.
But the nuts themselves.
Just the nuts themselves. Yes.
Yeah. And I kind of forget about them.
They're good.
Yeah, they're are.
Good.
You can really snack on them for a while.
Yeah.
Set a good example day. I like that. Yep. Lead by example. Tell a fairy tale day. If you can think of one. tell a fairy tale today to someone if they'll stand still long enough to listen to it. And thermos bottle day. So
It's gotten so ridiculous.
Oh, is that the one that's gotten crazy? Is thermos bottle? I thought it was
like
Stanley.
Stanley's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what made me think of thermos bottle was when I was a kid and I would have my little Star Wars lunchbox and it had the thermos inside of it. That's what I was picturing.
And it would match. Like, so if you had Star Wars, it would match. And it had the cup thingy where you'd pour it into there. Yeah.
Yeah. And that was before we knew that running things like that through the dishwasher would cause the logo to start to come off. So it was like, I think I probably had mine about a week before the Empire Strikes Back started coming off the thermos.
No.
We didn't know any better back then,
Yeah. Can
And
I
we
just
still
tell
do
you,
it.
you know how you and I were watching TV together yesterday and you saw somebody say, enjoy the next 24 hours?
Yes.
So I just through my feed, it said, you can say, have a nice day, no problem. But saying enjoy the next 24 hours sounds vaguely threatening.
Yeah.
We were talking about how that was like, okay.
Right. That's, yeah.
It's got a little bit of a death wish in there.
It does. It's enjoy your next 24 hours.
Yep.
Like it depends on the way you say it.
Yeah.
But,
like I'll be having way more fun than you.
Mhm.
Kind of. Yeah.
Well, that's like if you were to, instead of saying have a,
God bless you.
excuse me, instead of saying have a good day, if you just said, hey, have a good life, it changes the whole thing. Like, am I not going to ever see you again? No, I just want you to have a good life. I'm just
I
wishing
just
you
thought
a good
that
life.
was funny because you were like, saying that is really kind of creepy.
Yes. Enjoy your next 24 hours. Yeah, but also the same. It's a nice sentiment to say, I wish you a good life. I hope that your life is filled with goodness.
Yeah.
But to say,
but have a
good
good
life.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the
all
equivalent of kind of like piss off. Like,
Right.
I mean, that's like,
But if you think about the sentiment,
right?
It's
yeah.
if you were to say to someone,
yeah,
I wish you nothing but goodness in your life, you would be like, oh, that's very sweet. But if you said, have a good life, what? All right, fine, thanks.
Yeah.
I guess. All right.
Yeah.
Care. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to wrap up the poll question from yesterday and get to today's on a Would You Rather Wednesday. So stick around for that. Good morning.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins team be your team. Call Jenkins Realtors today at 219-866-5908. or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kitty delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small, loud or quiet. Find all the parts you need at prices you'll love, guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay, things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Real classic rock.
Hello, this is Angus Young. And Brian Jones for the CDC.
Classic rock starts now.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
Up and at 'em.
It's Wednesday.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
I'm ready for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Y'all ready for this? You know what I'm saying?
What is this show?
This show is stupid.
Really? Yeah.
Oh, I love it so much. I love it so much.
Does that make me weird?
Does that make me weird?
Yes.
I guess.
I'm a weirdo. You're a weirdo.
Good thing it's Weirdo Wednesday.
All right, everyone. Let's get weird.
What is it? Showtime.
All right, we're good with Weirdo Wednesday. I like it. Having fun on a Weirdo Wednesday. Cheryl was being a weirdo yesterday. She was mimicking one of the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh.
Like they were like college, like I want to say frat girls, not frat girls. Like what are they? What are the what's the sorority girls? Like a cliche of a sorority girl. Oh my gosh!
She kept going, like just screaming and yeah. Oh, it was so inauthentically rotten. It was,
but it was every sentence, and
so
you were so funny.
You
You were so funny because it was like you were like every sentence. It was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you have the best paper cups ever! Like, oh my god, I can't even do it. It was just
you finally just said, Cheryl, it's so spot on that you're killing me.
Right. I was just I like no.
I can't.
It's bad enough that it's on the TV because I hear it. I can't have it in my room with me, like in my living room. Oh, it was. Do you know how sometimes you just hear sounds and it's just like I can't.
Nails on a chalkboard.
But here I hate to admit it because I'm very like, you know, whatever, and bits are funny and like I could feel anger about it. Like I was like, oh my gosh, this hurts me physically and I wanted to stop. Like, oh my gosh, it was so fun. All right.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun.
It was
I almost murdered you last night.
No.
Great.
Because it was very funny. It was a really good bit you were doing. So all right. So 90% of our lives I'm doing bits.
Yeah.
And now that you've been doing the radio show, I will find you don't realize you're doing it, but you go off and you're doing a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And in my heart, I love it. Yeah.
That's sweet.
So, but it was one of those where I'm just like, okay, you know, this has to stop, you know, like, just like, you know,
I was on point.
Oh,
I mean,
was,
I won't.
Yeah. It was great. Yeah.
Is,
I do think, I mean, in times that's going to be a character, for sure. Portion of the show is brought to us by Ed White Auto Sales in Rensselaer. Visit Ed White Auto Sales in person at 1105 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer, or stop by online. Go like Ed White Auto Sales on Facebook. You can check out some of their inventory that way, or if you hop on their website, you can apply for financing right there. Find out what you got going on. Also, want to mention our friends over at McDonald's. I'm living it. The Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's in Hebron, in Rensselaer, 2 great locations in Remington, DeMott. Great places to go. McDonald's has some cool stuff. So yesterday we were talking about Waffle House and Denny's. Mm-hmm. They're going the other way and saying, nah, nope. We are not going to add a surcharge for eggs.
We're
You're
gonna
telling
help.
me
We're
you're
helping.
telling me Denny's goes through more eggs than McDonald's? No way.
Mm-hmm.
So McDonald's is saying no, we're going the other way. So it's this Sunday. They're launching the is it the sausage McMuffin with egg for $1? Because if that's the deal, then I might not ever leave. That's my thing. Let's see here. Okay, McDonald's said Tuesday it will not impose any surcharges when serving eggs as part of its meal and will also launch $1 McMuffins on its app. That might just be the McMuffin.
Okay, so wait, that's without the sausage.
I
the
think
egg
it's
McMuffin. So it's just an egg and cheese.
Think so. Let's
I've
see.
never had it. I like the sausage.
I do too.
Much. Like
yeah,
that.
no, my favorite is sausage McMuffin with egg.
Yeah.
And I have gotten a sausage McMuffin without egg before.
Now my favorite is the steak, egg, and cheese bagel.
Yep.
And I don't even like that kind of stuff. Like I don't
Mhm.
even eat like burgers for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not I don't do that. When I eat steak with mashed potatoes or baked potatoes,
Right.
that kind of thing.
Right.
But steak, egg, and cheese bagel, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay. So Sunday, March 2nd,
Okay.
it's National Egg McMuffin Day.
Okay. And they're $1.
So it's sausage with egg breakfast sandwich for just $1. Wow.
Oof.
So it is
All
the
right.
sausage.
We know what we're doing Sunday.
Yeah, it's either one. It's the sausage McMuffin with egg or the ham or Canadian bacon or whatever that is. I think it's ham that they have. Yeah.
That's Canadian bacon.
Is it Canadian bacon? Okay. What do I know?
I think. Right? Now you're making me second guess.
I think it's ham. I don't think it's Canadian bacon. Yeah.
Is it? Okay. What's the difference?
Oh, I have no idea. I really don't. I don't know what the difference is. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, when we were at cooking class and he said the pork butt was not a butt, the butt is the container it comes in. I'm like, what the heck are you talking about?
You're blowing my mind.
Messing with me? Like,
yeah, for sure.
like, seriously, every time I go to that cooking class, I'm mad at my parents and they died like 20 years ago. I'm like,
absolutely crazy.
You had a responsibility to teach me some
Right, but they didn't have the
stuff.
internet the way we do.
Although pork altogether is not kosher.
Well, yeah, see,
It's
so
not
they
kosher.
so they're like, that's why they wouldn't tell you.
So they're
about
like,
it. Yeah.
whatever. You don't
Yeah.
need to know anything about a pig.
Yeah. It says here the difference between ham and Canadian bacon. Canadian bacon boos during the American national anthem. Did I lose you on that one?
Wait, Canadian? Oh, okay, got it. I'm like, wait, what?
Because it's sporting
I
events
get
they've
it's
been doing.
Canada.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, I was really proud of that one.
Yeah, you were good. You were good. Can I give a shout out to Sonia at our post office?
Shout outs.
We need we should
No,
have
we,
a
no,
thing.
we should not. No,
Community
we should
shout outs.
not. No.
She's the postmaster for Rensselaer.
Okay.
And I already have I actually have no mercy, but all the kudos for our local
Yes.
our people.
I feel terrible for them. Yes.
They come and it's like, okay, does this chick not know like Christmas is over?
Listen,
Shoot, it's her birthday's
yeah.
coming. Darn it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call off sick for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I was laughing. I was out front with the guy from UPS yesterday. He pulled up while I was out with Ace and he was petting them. He said he had two little
Yorkies?
Yorkies. Yeah. And he said, I said, yeah. I said, see, I said, Ace, now that you know him, you don't have to go crazy. He goes, no, he does every time. So he must hear him inside.
He hears them inside. Yeah.
So, sorry, go ahead.
But
USPS.
Sonia just has been working overtime to try to track down all the people's packages that are visiting Indianapolis and then going to Champaign and then heading to Ohio and going back to Pennsylvania. I don't know what's going on there, but
I don't know. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Absolutely crazy. Yep.
But
so
she
yes.
tracked down. I actually got packages that were due in January. yesterday.
Wow. Okay.
So
See, that's
yep.
It's only a month.
Well, she's working
We're
hard.
getting there. We're
Yeah.
getting there. You know.
Yep.
All right, let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday, where we asked you about the egg surcharge. Speaking of McDonald's with the egg surcharge,
Yeah.
Denny's and Waffle House started adding an extra charge for eggs. Are you willing to pay an extra surcharge at a restaurant for egg dishes? 70% said no.
Mm.
So I guess it would depend on what it was. And there's a part of me that would probably say no.
Now,
if I'm in the mood for eggs, like if I'm just getting like eggs and bacon and stuff, and because I don't feel like when I order eggs and bacon and toast and hash browns, I feel like I'm already paying like a fair price for it. Does that sound right? So I'm like, if it's like $2 for 2 extra eggs, I kind of might look at it and go, might switch to something else.
Okay. Now here's the thing. I'm not sure if it was a publicity stunt because I don't know too much about who talks about Denny's ever. So my thought on the subject, okay, is like I'm looking at Denny's menu right now. They have a 2, 4, 6, 8 value meal. So you can, they got, everyday value slam, Mama's fried chicken house set. Like they've got like
other stuff,
like
right.
cheaper stuff. Why not bump everything on your menu by 60 cents and call it a day? Or bump everything with an egg in it instead of calling it like an egg, whatever it is, like a tariff. Like I don't need any more tariffs.
Because I thought about this yesterday.
Yeah.
So because the price of reprinting all those menus,
I did think of that,
would probably hit them harder than the eggs. So I don't know. Melissa says the egg thing is ridiculous. With these prices, the egg should come out gold.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then Ted says, Melissa, yeah, that's no yolk. I love Touhyville.
And that's no yolk.
That's great. Susie says, yes, if it's what I really wanted to eat, just like high-priced gas, we grumble, but we buy it anyway. So then she pointed out, so yesterday I talked about the price of Doritos was too high for me to buy this time. She says, so Steve, go ahead and buy those Doritos, just ration them out a bit. Susie, I would love to say that I could.
Yeah, Susie,
I would love to say that
can't.
I could, but here's a weird habit that I've gotten into that I need to break. After I get done with a meal, I want a snack. I know how stupid that sounds. So I have lunch.
Yeah.
Let's say I have like a sandwich and chips. Then I will get up and go grab the bag of Doritos. Like after lunch.
Okay, so do you think you're emotionally eating then?
No. What? I don't feel any emotion.
Hungry.
No, I think unless the emotion is the excitement over Doritos.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
True.
It's like I really like I don't feel my lunch was like enjoyment. I feel like that was just to fill me. Like I need some enjoyment in this meal. And then I add in the Doritos.
Now, I will tell you, getting back to like when we're talking about adding fees and all that stuff, before all the mishigas happened with the eggs,
okay,
I could just tell you, I loved Panera. I used to be a Panera addict.
Okay.
And all the prices kept going up and up and up. And then the portions kept going down and down and down. I just stopped eating there.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a conscious choice. It wasn't like, I'm not eating there. It's too expensive. But I'm like, when's the last time anybody ate at Panera and was satiated? Like actually like ate their meal, paid I think it's $20 a person, really, depending on what you're ordering. But by the time like you get the drink and the whatever.
Yeah.
It's not filling even.
Yeah.
So I can tell you when they gets to a certain point, and I wonder how we know what point that is for each of us. It's going to be different, obviously, where you just go, that's off my radar now. You're out. And you don't let go. I hate Panera. I like Panera. I still like Panera, but I don't even think of them anymore as an option because the prices are so ridiculous.
I have a feeling that's probably what'll happen with me with Doritos. They fell off my radar for a while.
Yeah.
Before I used to eat them before.
Well, $6.50 on sale. I dare I ask what the regular price was? Was it
seven
$7?
something? Yeah. So yeah, I know. I couldn't do it for myself because there's other stuff that I would like more.
Yeah.
You know, that's if I'm going to spend. This sounds silly, but as a connoisseur of the snacking, if I'm going to spend that, I'm going to go get cashews because I like those way better than anything else.
Right.
Like I'm gonna go with something that I really like.
Right. I mean, for $7 you can buy a Strax cake, the chocolate cake with the frosting.
See, now we're talking.
Right.
Then I just sit there with a cake on my lap, no fork, just like Doritos. Just eat.
Now, all this talk about food, okay, brings up the poll question. I think
it does. So today's poll question.
You and I were sitting. This is where the poll question came in. You and I were sitting yesterday, and we were watching 0 Day. And in 0 Day, what's his name is getting fed his Robert De Niro is being fed breakfast every day. Like it shows like his schedule. Like every morning he gets up after his jog, he pours his coffee, he sits down, someone brings him the newspaper, and then the cook, the personal chef, puts out his eggs and 2 strips of bacon or whatever it is.
Right.
And you and I looked at each other and went, do you think we'd want a personal chef?
Right.
And then that led into, would we ever want anybody in the house other than us? Like,
Right.
would we want somebody like, here's your paper, sir? Or would we want it? That's just creepy. Like we like living alone. We were just talking about, we miss our kids and, and having Harley and Randy in the house was fantastic for a week. And
right.
but how we really like our time, like the quiet time apart, the good time together, our TV time or
All
whatever
of
it is,
yeah.
all of it. So that begged this question, today's poll question.
So on a Would You Rather Wednesday, also it's Personal Chef Day.
Oh, okay.
So would you rather have a personal chef or a personal assistant to handle all your errands? So I put in the personal.
You should have said plus neither. Like, meaning if you could afford it,
yeah.
Would you want
neither
this,
one?
this, or nobody?
Right.
In my house, like.
So you guys, feel free to talk about yourselves for a second. I'm going to explain the show what Would You Rather means. It's
or both, right? Both for Kathy, and who else is always doing the both?
Right. It's Would You Rather means you have to pick from 2 things. It's just 2
I
things
get it
there.
now.
So, but I put to run your personal errands because honestly, I've never had a personal assistant, so I don't know exactly what they do. We started watching the Matthew Perry thing. Apparently, they also shoot you up. So I don't know what personal assistants, I guess, do lots of stuff for you, but in our case, I would think of a personal assistant like running errands and things like that. So I just got done listening to a book called Buy Back Your Time from a guy named Dan Martell. And it blew me away because, he started with nothing and worked his way up to, he was talking about how he has an executive assistant at work to handle things, but then they have a family assistant at home. And that would feel a little weird to me. Like, there's things that I would love to not have to ever do again, which would be another fun poll question. What around the house would you never want to do again? There's things I would love to never have to deal with doing again. I get that. But I would feel weird. So we have Becky, the greatest cleaning lady in the world, cleaning person in the world, coming on Friday.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be 100% honest, I feel weird being in the house when she's cleaning. It's just a thing. I think I would be weirded out if someone was living in our house.
I do. I think, yeah.
And I'm
I
sitting
agree.
in the chair and they're going to take Ace for a walk. And they're going to, now don't get me wrong, when it's below zero, I get over it. But
yeah.
But I'm sitting there and, and I'm like, Jeeves, could you get me my Doritos from the pantry? I don't know that I could be like that. That said, he talked about how, like, the Airbnb that they rented for vacation, the family assistant got there the day before and got everything set up. Could you imagine not having to unpack or anything? You just show up for vacation and you go. Like, there's some cool things
and
to that
and
too.
You're not lugging your suitcases.
Yeah.
They probably pack for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's stuff that'd be nice to have them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you said, in my house I walk in the kitchen. I'm just going to grab something to drink. Can I get you anything? What do you need? I'm like, no, what?
And I don't mean
that's how
to
I feel when I'm in my mom's place in Florida. What do you need? What are you looking for?
Right.
I don't know what I want. I'm just getting something.
But also, like, I don't know. Do you walk around naked? What happens when you have sex? Like, what? I mean, there's someone just hanging out in your house about, like,
it's just weird.
Right.
It's just weird. They're just there.
You're taking a bath and they go to put the towels away and you're just,
hello, I'm in here. Yeah.
Right.
I know. Too weird.
I don't know.
Too weird
It's
for
a
me.
little bit, but I wonder if you just get over it because of all they bring you, like all that. Because I watch Southern Charm. Do you ever watch Southern Charm? Well, I already know the question of that.
Of course, I never missed an episode of Southern Charm.
So Southern Charm has a matriarch, like a I forget her name, but she's loaded and she's got a butler.
Yeah.
And when you come to the house, it's always like, and you want your champagne, right? Please get the Verve,
yes,
click code, whatever it is, and bring it out or whatever it is. And she'll specify the glasses she wants it in. Like, and he's climbing up,
right,
on a ladder to grab these glasses and wash them and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of a little bit creepy. Like, get up off your butt and get it yourself.
Well,
I mean,
here,
I don't know.
Knowing me personally, just being truthful and thinking about it just for 10 seconds sitting here. Look at how much of a hard time I have asking employees, the people that work for me here at the radio station, to do stuff. You think I'm going to be able to ask someone in my house to do stuff? There's no way. I wouldn't be able to. I'd be doing stuff for them.
I could totally see that. Yeah. Ooh, those are really high. Don't wait. Get off the ladder a minute. I'll get those.
Why don't you go sit and watch Real Housewives of Atlanta with Cheryl? I'm going to make dinner.
Right.
Like, I need help up there. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll get to what's happening and some folks jumping in on the video and stuff. Good morning to everybody. Thank you for hanging out here in Touhyville.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, rain mainly before 10 a.m., mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 56. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 35. Thursday, partly sunny and windy with gusts up to 30 miles per hour and a high near 48. Thursday night, partly cloudy and windy with a low around 29. Friday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 60. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around 29.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Gladspa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Gladspa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Gladspa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Gladspa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Gladspa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at GladspaPharmacy.com. Gladspa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Spring enrollment at St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer is open. Register now for healthcare certification classes starting in February and March. Choose from billing and coding specialist, nursing assistant, phlebotomy, and EKG technician. Scholarships available as well as campus housing. If you're looking for a career in healthcare, gain your certification in 1 to 4 months. Kickstart your career today. Apply at St. Joseph's College today at stjo.edu.
Head to Another Season in DeMott to find unique gifts for friends, family, and more. You may even find a little something for you, like I always do. At Another Season, you'll find Duke Cannon products for men and Capri Blue and Swan Creek candles to make your home smell amazing. The new patch bar is a great way to show off your personal style. Grab patches for things like hats, jackets, and koozies. They'll get all those patches put on your items right there in the store. Explore their gourmet selection of charcuterie essentials for that next get-together. No time to water your flowers? No problem with Forever Flowers. And they don't die.
Need a gift for any reason? Head to Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive updates and inspiration.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
If you've dreamt of building a log cabin or timber frame home, you need to visit SteveSpecializedServices.com. You can browse their floor plans for Honest Abe's log cabins. Steve Specialized Services can help you customize the log cabin of your dreams with an Honest Abe's log cabin custom built.
Honest Abe Log Homes, what you've always wanted.
Call to make an appointment, 219-866-3059, or visit stevespecialized.com.
Touhyville, now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
What day is it?
What am I going to do? Make a big announcement?
Yeah.
Big announcement, everybody.
It's Wednesday.
Up and at 'em.
Everybody works on Wednesday.
Who are these people? Who are these people?
These are idiots.
Not exactly the best and brightest. These people are not rocket scientists.
Okay, I get it. The gloves are off.
These are just ordinary, boring people.
All right. You seem like a lunatic. Let's do this.
Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate it. Portion of the show is running brought to us by Fountain Stone Theaters. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Check out all the movie times right there on the website. Order your tickets online as well. You can also download their app, fountainstonetheaters.com, or Fountain Stone Theaters on Google Play Store or the App Store. Also want to mention our friends over at Supercuts. Don't settle for a regular cut when you can get a supercut at Rensselaer and Lowell locations. You can walk right in, get yourself a nice looking haircut. By the way, when you walk into the Rensselaer location, say, "Hey, Alexa, play WLQI 977. See what happens. It's a lot of fun. All right, so Christine has a good point. We're talking about the idea of having a personal assistant or someone in your home, personal chef.
Mm-hmm.
She says, good morning. Actors have mansions, so the help would live in their own quarters and have their own rules, so they probably aren't seen that much throughout the day. Because you and I are thinking of
our house, like
them being in our house the way it is right now. So that does make sense. Like if you're rich enough to have that, you're probably rich enough that you have a place where they're off on their own, you know.
Got it.
Yeah, so that makes sense. Some other folks jumping in this morning. Larry says, good morning, Touhyville. Have a great day. You too, Larry. Thank you. Melissa says, good morning. It's going to be a beautiful day again. Yahoo! Yes, it is. It's going to be gorgeous out there. Yes. And then Cheryl's going to make it be cold over the weekend, but then she'll allow us to be nice when we go back to work. So thanks. Yeah.
The power.
Yes. And of course, this morning, a little bit of rain, or as some people like to say,
Thursday, a chance of sprinkles.
That's right.
You love that.
I got to take off the word Thursday, though. Non-existent producer Fred, can you remind me to not do that? Thank you. Tiffany says, good morning to you both. Rain, go away. Yes. Grab your raincoat this morning, Madison, who says good morning to us as well.
Mm-hmm.
Madison, grab your raincoat and your umbrella and your galoshes and head out there in the rain waiting for the school bus. So
galoshes. That's something I haven't seen since I think my dad was alive.
Yeah.
No, like black rubber things that he put over his dress shoes.
Over his dress shoes. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's what my dad would have for his police shoes.
Yeah.
Because for years when I was a kid, I mean, they all had to wear, they were like dress shoes.
Yeah.
He would polish them every weekend,
Mm-hmm.
So then as time went on, you started to have like black Reeboks and stuff, and so they would start to wear some of those. So yep. All right, let's see what's happening.
What's the fuss? Tell me what's happening. What's the fuss? Tell me what's happening. What's the fuss? Tell me what's happening. What's the fuss? Tell me what's happening.
Starbucks is cutting drinks off their menu. They come in different flavors and sizes, but one thing that will stay on the menu, misspelling your name on the cup. They will keep doing that, they promise. Make sure. The Pope may step down due to health problems. It's already been announced by the Vatican. He'll be replaced by Ryan Seacrest. So that's, yeah. Well, I thought it was going to be Kamala, and then the Catholic Church said, no women! What? She's the one who usually replaces old white guys who are old.
All I'm going to say is watch Conclave.
So, a list of the world's best airlines is out. Bad news for Delta. They're at the bottom. But it's Delta, so if you look at it upside down... No, too soon? Too soon.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my gosh.
Speaking of airplanes, Southwest Airlines flight almost collided with a private plane while landing in Chicago the other day.
Did you watch the footage?
I did.
It was yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. It was good though for Southwest because it was running late. Otherwise, they would have. That's why it didn't make it. It was running late, like a normal Southwest flight. I'm on a roll this morning, kids. Marijuana use among senior citizens is on the rise. In fact, now when many seniors complain about their joints, they're saying that their friends are bogarting them.
Oh, my gosh.
It's also the reason why Grandma's been knitting hemp beer koozies. So, you know what time bingo is? Not 420. I've got other plans. The notoriously disastrous Fire Festival is happening again, this time in Mexico. We talked about this yesterday.
Right.
Here's what I'm hoping, okay, with all this, all the Trump stuff. If you're dumb enough to buy a ticket, you're not allowed to come back in the country. That's it. You go to Mexico for a Fire Festival, you don't get to come back. Sorry.
Come back.
That's it. See you later. And lastly, Alec Baldwin was going viral yesterday. He was caught on camera threatening a Trump impersonator in front of his apartment building. It was Alec Baldwin, exactly the way we've always seen him before. So, all right, we're having fun here on a Wednesday morning here in Touhyville. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Coming up in just a little bit, we got Frank with sports. And then we've got Find the Big Deal with Strachan Van Til. So stick around.
Hey, Liz, can you believe there are still some people buying their gold, silver, and platinum bullion from the internet?
That's pretty amazing, Jeff, especially considering that prices here at Bjork's Fine Jewelry always beat both local as well as the big online guys. We don't have shipping fees, and in most cases, you get the precious metals immediately.
Bars, rounds, bags, eagles, buffaloes, maple leafs, Krugerrands, Morgan and Peace dollars, and much, much more.
Not to mention rare, key date, and collectible coins from the U.S. and around the world, many of which have been graded and authenticated by PCGS and NGC.
Whether buying, selling, or trading, you will always benefit from Vierk's unrivaled years of experience and expertise.
If you need expert appraising, Vierk's Fine Jewelry has both of Lafayette's only International Society of Appraisers and Coin Roundtable members, and we are also fully USPAP compliant.
All of your coin and precious metals needs under one roof.
Proudly serving the Mid-North Indiana area for over 75 years. Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
This Saturday, American Legion Post 29 in Rensselaer invites you to join them for their monthly steak fry from 5 until 7:30. They'll be serving up perfectly cooked New York strip steak served with your choice of potato, house salad, and garlic toast, all for just $22. Open to the public and kid-friendly. Bring the whole family and support your local veterans at American Legion Post 29 in Rensselaer. Or call ahead 219-866-7003 and order yours.
Attention! If you owe money to the IRS, this is an urgent message. The IRS is cracking down by sending out collection letters, garnishing paychecks, seizing bank accounts, and putting liens on homes and businesses. They call it enforced compliance, and you better watch out because penalties and interest on unpaid taxes compound daily, making it even harder to get out of debt. Don't let tax debt destroy your life. You need to call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. They're experts in taxpayer assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, Optima's resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. Let them fight on your behalf, helping to put your tax problems to rest. Call the tax professionals at Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group. And I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney. And the truth is, I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney or if I look like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. At Wesley, we've helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshare without me being an attorney. And I want to share with you how we do it. Just give my office a call and you will not talk to an attorney. And I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free information kit. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090.
97.7 FM. WLQI. Rensselaer.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
The court hearing for Stephanie Nagel was held on Tuesday in Jasper Circuit Court. Judge Emily Waddle presiding. Pleas of not guilty were entered to the charge of murder in the death of Phil Nagel, as well as to the additional felony charges of burglary and stalking. The court stated there will be no bond set in the case. Also, during the hearing, a pretrial conference was set for May 6th at 9:30 a.m., and a jury trial is to take place on July 30th at 1 o'clock. Judge Waddle has set aside 3 days for the proceedings to take place, and that includes jury selection. The Rensselaer Central Lady Bombers basketball team are in the state finals at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis this Saturday, with tip-off at 11:45 a.m. Central Time. The entire city, school district, and beyond are excited And Mayor Jeff Phillips said the ladies will have a special escort to the capital city.
The Coach Radke has got the girls playing as a team, at least the last couple of years that I've seen, where they've been ranked very high. We're really excited as a city of Rensselaer to see the Bomber girls going down to Gainbridge Fieldhouse. We'll have the Rensselaer Police Department escort them on down, and we're going to wish them all the luck and cheer them on.
The game can be heard live on all 3 radio stations of Touhyville Media. Many high schools give students the opportunity to earn college credits with a number of colleges before graduating from high school. Of course, this reduces the number of classes and the dollars amount spent toward a college degree. KV School Superintendent Don Street said high school principal Ryan Myers presented statistics from the 2024 graduating class to the school board.
Almost 80% of the class of 2024 graduated from high school at Kankakee Valley, earning college credit, and 64% of our students from last year is attending college. Kankakee Valley saved our parents and students over $1,162,000 last year.
KV has dual college credit courses with Purdue Northwest, Indiana Northwest, Ivy Tech, and Vincennes University. The time has passed for Indiana bills proposed in either the House or Senate to have been passed on to the other chamber for consideration. Several contentious proposals died without receiving a vote. One of those would have moved county decisions on renewable energy to the State House. The author of House Bill 1628, Ed Soliday from Valparaiso, said there is an increase in counties denying such energy, and the state will need to support more of these ideas with our growing energy needs. Opponents of such a move said such decisions should be voted on and decided at the local level. Some have even said moving of such decisions from county control to state control could be unconstitutional. In the end, overwhelming pushback from county elected officials won out. The idea never received a vote in the full House. To follow legislation, Google Indiana bills. The legislature runs until the end of April. And the latest interviews with Rensselaer Mayor Jeff Phillips, Rensselaer Central School Superintendent Kurt Craig, and Kankakee Valley School Superintendent Don Street can be heard on our websites. Click on News and Newsmakers. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you've been injured in an accident, it's important to have help navigating the difficult issues involving your medical bills, treatment, loss of earnings, and future medical needs, as well as dealing with insurance companies. Hi, this is Ned Tonner, and I've been assisting clients with personal injury cases for over 25 years. Let my experience assist you. I'm local and am available to me to discuss your case.
Ned Tonner Attorney at Law is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. That's Ned Tonner at 866-8888.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
76-year-old Sandra Alley of Rensselaer passed away on February 20th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. on Thursday at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield. Graveside services for Sandra Alley will be held at Weston Cemetery, Rensselaer at 11:30 a.m. Thursday with Andy Boersma officiating. Boersma Funeral Home of Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 66-year-old Darrell Benning of Indianapolis, originally from Francisville, passed away on February 19th. Visitation will be from 4 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday at Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Francisville, and 1 hour prior to services at the funeral home. Those funeral services for Darrell Benning will be at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, with Chad French officiating. Burial will take place at Roseland Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to Air Charity Network. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Francisville. 77-year-old Jerry L. Johnson of Brook passed away on Friday, February 21st. Visitation will be Friday, February 28th from 3 until 7 p.m. Central Time at Brook United Methodist Church. Funeral services for Jerry Johnson will be held on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. at Brook United Methodist Church with Pastor Matt Ballman officiating. Cremation rites will follow. Memorial donations in Jerry's name may be made to the Brook United Methodist Church. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 77-year-old Patricia Pat Clapp of Maduryville passed away on Friday, February 21st. Cremation will take place at Frame Crematory in Winnemac. Visitation will be from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, March 1st at Frame Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Maduryville. Funeral services for Pat Clapp will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday at the funeral home in Maduryville. Burial will take place at Independence Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to West Central Athletic Boosters. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Maduryville. 90-year-old Celia May Hiddle of Wheatfield passed away on February 20th. Friends may call from 2 until 6 p.m. on Sunday, March 2nd at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Celia May Hiddle will be at Boersma Funeral Home at 11 a.m. on Monday. Pastor Dave Patterson officiating. Interment will be in Wheatfield Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Teft United Methodist Church. 74-year-old Wesley Vazchek of Winnemac passed away on Monday, February 17th. Cremation will take place at Frame Crematory, Winnemac. A celebration of life for Wesley Vazchek will be held at a later date. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, rain mainly before 10 a.m., mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 56. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 35. Thursday, partly sunny and windy with gusts up to 30 miles per hour and a high near 48. Thursday night, partly cloudy and windy with a low around 29. Friday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 60. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around 29.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
97.7 The Q.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Wednesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Starting off with boys high school basketball on Tuesday, a home loss for Rensselaer Central, 58-31 to Lowell. Also on their own court, Kankakee Valley defeated by Gary 21st Century, 84-44. DeMont Christian ends up on the short end of a 65-59 final at Boone Grove. North Newton down by host Twin Lakes, 71-25. Tuesday in men's college basketball, Ball State falls at home to Akron, 87-82. It's now 3 straight losses for Indiana State, taking an 85-75 defeat at Murray State. A better result for Illinois, snapping a 3-game losing skid, prevailing 81-61 at home over Iowa. Illinois State leaves Southern Illinois in the loss column, the final 88-79. The slate of men's college basketball for Wednesday has Indiana welcoming in Penn State. Notre Dame pays a visit to 13th ranked Clemson. At home, Valparaiso duels with Bradley, and Butler hosts number 7 St. John's. On Wednesday's schedule, as far as women's college basketball, Ball State's at Central Michigan. Butler heads off to Villanova. To the NBA, off their win Monday in Philadelphia, which snapped a 6-game losing streak, the Bulls return home Wednesday to tip off with the Los Angeles Clippers. We'll have the Bulls Clippers on Bear Country 104.5 FM. Bulls Network pregame 6:45 p.m. Central. Tip-off just after 7 p.m. Central. The Pacers also at home Wednesday, going up against the Toronto Raptors. NHL, the losing streak for the Blackhawks extended to 4 after getting edged out in the first of a 3-game road swing Tuesday at the Utah Hockey Club 2-1. Seth Jones put the Blackhawks up 1-0 with a first-period power play goal. The Utah Hockey Club then pulled to even with just under a minute remaining in the second period on a Clayton Keller goal, then grabbed the lead for good on a Larson Klaus backhander in the third. MLB spring training in Arizona on Tuesday. Cubs continued the shine in Cactus League play, unbeaten at 6-0 after topping the Arizona Diamondbacks 4-2 in Mesa. White Sox crushed in Scottsdale by the Colorado Rockies, the final 14-3. Speaking of Scottsdale, that's where the Cubs will take on the San Francisco Giants Wednesday, while the White Sox pair up with the San Diego Padres in Glendale. And that's a look at your sports for this Wednesday. I'm Frank Sprink.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Mantil. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Got a brand new sale flyer today from Stragan Mantil. Visit straganmantil.com to find that. Looking for the price today on fresh chicken thighs or drumsticks jumbo pack on sale this week. Fresh chicken thighs or drumsticks jumbo pack on sale this week at Stragan Mantil. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on that. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragan Mantil and Touhyville.
Something amazing is happening when power outages strike. Teams are powering through them. That's because CDW Solutions architects are building more resilient IT and electrical infrastructures with Schneider Electric. With EcoCare remote monitoring services and 24/7 support, your organization can do more than keep the lights on. Schneider Electric and CDW make amazing happen. Learn more at cdw.com/Schneider Electric.
I'm at a smoothie bar asking people if they'd switch smoothies with me for $574.
Oh, I'll switch.
So what about $574 if you switch your home insurance to Allstate?
That's a headache.
Nope, it's painless.
Oh, so it's easy money.
Yep, check Allstate first and you could save hundreds on quality home insurance today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Based on the national average annual savings for new home insurance customers surveyed in 2023 who switched to Allstate and reported savings. Savings vary.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Congratulations to Sheila in Rensselaer. She knew that fresh chicken thighs or drumsticks jumbo pack on sale this week for 99 cents a pound when you use your digital rewards account at Stragan Mantil. I know I'd be heading over there to grab both of those jumbo pack of thighs and the drumsticks on sale this week for 99 cents. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. You can do online shopping at StraganMantil.com. You still get the in-store sale prices. You can set it up for pickup. They do the shopping for you. You go pick it up, or delivery. They bring it to your home or business, whatever you want. You still get the online coupons. You still get reward points, all that stuff. Stragan Mantil, life made simple, food made easy. Visit StraganMantil.com. Your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price in the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win. We'll draw the winner on Friday right here in Touhyville. Good luck. All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today. Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Touhyville. You know what they say, 2 Touhies are better than 1.
Do you know what day it is?
It's Wednesday.
Is it?
It's Wednesday. Let's do a show. Let's do a show right now. What are we doing?
The one thing that I've always wanted to do is learn how to be a radio DJ.
Good luck with that.
You are very, very boring.
You have the worst voice I've ever heard.
You're a loser.
Well, good luck in radio.
I don't need luck. I need talent.
Wait, what time is it?
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Portions of the show today brought to us by Kirpsey Head Start. Visit KIRPC Head Start on Facebook. You'll see some real life, real parent testimonials of how happy they are with the way things go for their kids at ages 3 to 5 in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties. You can also find out more about enrolling your child or grandchild through ages 3 to 5 at KIRPC.net. Of course, you can enroll year-round with KIRPC. Also want to mention George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. They offer a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehab or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Find out more at georgeaid.org or like them on Facebook. All right, our poll question today, we'll dive back into it in just a little bit. Personal Chef Day. Would you rather have a personal chef or a personal assistant that handles all your errands? Take a look at how you guys are answering just a little bit, but some folks jumping in on the video. By the way, we stream video every day on YouTube. Mm-hmm. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd appreciate that. It helps us out with advertising and with people to find us easier. The bigger Touhyville gets, the more stuff we can do, the more cool things we can do. Also, we're on TikTok and on Facebook as well. So, and when you comment on any of those, we see the comments. We have a little scroll here so we can see it when we look at it and make sure that we say hello to you. Like Jason says, "Morning, y'alls." Morning, Jason. He says he's not so happy about the warm weather. He says it's warming up way too fast. He's not ready for winter to be over. Jason, I don't know if you're just trolling or if there's something wrong with you. But either way, no. And I will say it's okay for you to feel that way because it's Weirdo Wednesday. That makes you a weirdo. Brandy says, good morning. Hope you both have an amazing day. You too, Brandy. Thank you so much. That's very nice. Hope you have a wonderful day as well. Okay. So our poll question today, asking you, would you rather have a personal chef or a personal assistant? What did you answer?
I said personal assistant.
Yeah, to run all the errands and stuff?
Just because I would rather have people run my errands than cook for me, I think.
Really?
Although I think if I wanted to lose weight, like having a personal chef would be the way. I remember when Oprah was losing her weight and she had a personal chef.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought to myself, that's the way you do it. You have somebody that knows like what you're trying to do and make you delicious food, but without all the fat, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but I like cooking and the art of cooking. I'm no chef, but it's very therapeutic for me.
Okay.
I enjoy it.
All right. I get that. I could see that. There's times that I enjoy doing the cooking as well. Grabbing a beer, going out by the grill. I get that. That said, and here's where it's for me, this question is kind of chicken or the egg. I feel like I regularly run errands, like I don't mind doing little bit errands every day. And by the time I come home, I'm ready to sit. So it'd be kind of nice to sit and know that, oh, this personal chef is going to make a really good meal. Like you and I were just commenting, when the kids were here, it was vacation time, and Harley's boyfriend Randy likes to cook, so we had some really good meals. Then you and I, that's kind of carried over, and we've started making some really good meals at night, and it's really enjoyable to have that. It was also really nice to sit, have him cook.
Yeah, it really was.
And then it's, relax a little bit, and then it was ready. That said, if someone was running all my errands and all I did was go to work and come home,
you'd probably
I'd have more energy and want to cook. So I don't know which one I'd like. I voted with personal chef because I think it'd be really great to have someone cooking really good food all the time and let them handle it. So that was the route I went, and that's the one that's in the lead right now. 75% of people saying personal chef over personal assistant. And I think some of it has to do with most of us, what I would call normal people, I think would have a hard time telling someone to go run and do the stuff that we know we could do. I just, I don't know. And believe me, I love it. Listen, one of the things that I have fallen in love with is having Becky clean the house. When I was living by myself and with us together, I love it.
Yeah,
I am over the top, so excited and happy when it happens.
I think it's hilarious because I've been doing it for years. That's like my one treat to myself. And then you were like, well, maybe once every other month or something, And then she came every month, and you were like, I
know. I'm over
can't
the
live
top
without her.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So that and having someone cut the grass, like those are two things that for me are like the super treat. So Christine says, I love to cook, but I would love to be served food at home and they clean up the mess too. Oh, now see, there's where the personal chef might go over the top for me.
Because they come in, so they're grocery shopping. They bring it. Oops.
Yeah.
They bring it. They do it. And then they make nice and clean.
Oh, that I like. Yes. Brandy says, I say assistant because I need a couple of more of me almost constantly. But can the assistant learn to cook also because I dislike the kid?
There it is.
I feel like you're trying to say both, Brandy. I feel like you're trying to sneak in a both. And she did give the laughing emojis. So that I feel like you were trying to find the loophole there for a second. I'm just saying. Donna went with personal assistant. She says, I love to cook. Let someone else do the boring stuff. So yeah, that's it's true. And Brandy, I get it. The wanting more of you. Like it's what we're kind of looking at here at the radio station. Like, okay, like what are some things that could we could have someone else do that would help us do, like some of the higher priority things. Like
right.
It's because there, and when you start to make a list of all the things you do in a day, work and personal, you're like, when
You
do I
have
even
that-
sleep?
You're doing that. You're having us all do that now because
Mhm.
you're trying to figure out with everybody that works here what we can delegate away.
Yeah.
Because you're just getting home later and later and later, you know.
And then I'm feeling guilty when I don't sit back down and open the computer after dinner.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, I didn't do any work after dinner
Yeah.
last night. So yeah, Brandy says for sure both. I love it. That's very funny. Trying to sneak it in there. So, so head over to the Touhyville Show Facebook page and answer the poll question. Like us, of course. We like to be liked. So, I thought this was interesting. So, a 51-year-old guy in Hawaii named Gordon Cordero got out of prison last Friday after spending 30 years behind bars for a crime he didn't commit. Now, I don't find that interesting. I find that to be horrible. So
I don't know how you. Whenever I've watched that, like the movie Mercy. Have you seen the movie Mercy?
I don't think so.
Oof, I've seen it a billion times and still watch it again and again and again.
Yeah.
But when he gets out,
yeah,
I'm a wreck.
Yeah, I would think.
I just don't know how. Yeah.
So he was convicted of killing a man in 1994 over a drug deal gone bad, but he always maintained his innocence, and DNA evidence finally cleared him. The first things he did was go out for a nice dinner, which is a little different than the prison food he said he's been eating. And he mentioned the craziest thing that he's experienced seeing since being in prison for 30 years. So how the world has changed over 30 years.
Yeah.
You want to take a guess at what the craziest thing was that he noticed?
I'm gonna guess an Apple iPhone or how the internet.
Very close. Very close. People staring at their phones.
Yeah.
Everyone looking at their phones.
Yeah.
30 years ago.
Right.
Yeah. Which, I mean, was 1995.
Okay. Do we have to do that? I mean, as I'm pushing 57.
Sorry.
Oh. I know it's crazy. Right? It is nuts.
But
because I always want to say the 80s were like 20 years ago, and they're not. They're 40 years ago.
So I had a cell phone early when they were out. I had the brick phone.
Did you have the bag phone?
I didn't have a bag phone, but I had a brick phone.
Okay.
It would look like a brick.
Yeah, walkie-talkie. Mhm.
And then I remember how big of a deal it was that I got that you could plug it into the cigarette lighter to use it. So I had that. Then I had a flip phone.
StarTAC?
Was it StarTAC?
I remember getting a
Yeah.
StarTAC. Mhm.
And then
that was the coolest thing ever when you got a StarTAC.
Then I went to a pager and did not have a cell phone for years.
Really? Okay. I had both.
So I didn't have a cell phone. So so you figure 1994 was when I first got into radio. So that's when I started to make no money. So I went a little different route. And then in, I want to say 2001, I did a remote broadcast from a cell phone place. And I was looking at one and really liked the idea of it. And it was a little flip phone. It was like, it was a little guy. And they said they'd waive the whatever the turn on fee and the budget, and the phone was nothing. So and I said, yeah, let's do it. So I just got to start paying the bill. Yeah, let's do it. And so that was at a Sprint store. And I have stayed with Sprint / T-Mobile all the way through. I mean, I stayed with them the whole time. So that's how I ended up with a cell phone. But 1995, not only didn't everybody have a cell phone, it was not the way it is now.
No.
That was pre-BlackBerry. That was pre.
Well, that was pre having all the
iPhone.
apps on your phone that you like. it's half gun will travel. I mean, you're literally got.
Yeah.
I mean, who would have thought you don't even need a desktop?
Right.
I remember
a little computer in our hands.
What?
I mean,
Right.
it's
I
just-
remember when they said desktops will become obsolete, and I thought, are you nuts?
Yep.
Yeah, you'll just be carrying it. You'll be carrying it around on you, or you'll have a tablet. And I was like,
I know.
crazy.
Listen, I get frustrated when there's things at work like I can't run the commercials and stuff off my phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I need a tablet or something. It's So, but yeah, that's what he noticed. It was looking around how everybody was on their phones. It's not the way it was 30 years ago when he went into prison. So that's wild. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, plenty of silly stories to get to, including a town in Oklahoma that has a giant leg lamp, and they're getting in trouble for it.
What?
So yeah. So
hear that.
So we'll dive into that right when we come back. So stick around.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, rain mainly before 10 a.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 56. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 35. Thursday, partly sunny and windy with gusts up to 30 miles per hour and a high near 48. Thursday night, partly cloudy and windy with a low around 29. Friday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 60. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around 29.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kitty delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories. Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
The Whistle Stop has entered the breakfast territory. Every Saturday and Sunday, they're offering irresistible breakfast buffets from 8 until 1 p.m. Eastern. Hearty biscuits and gravy, crispy bacon, perfectly scrambled eggs, fluffy French toast, waffles, and savory sausage are all waiting for you. All are invited to the Monon Connection Museum after your morning feast that you won't soon forget. Don't miss the Breakfast Express at the Whistle Stop Restaurant, US 421 in Monon. Be sure to like them on Facebook.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Hi, this is Cole Reisner. What are your insurance needs and how can we help? At Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency, we always put our customers first. By listening to your needs, we can offer the right protection for you. Whether it's home, auto, crop, business, or farm insurance, Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency is there for you with personalized service through Indiana Farmers Insurance. Contact us at 219-866-5854 or visit us on the Courthouse Square along the bricks on Harrison Street.
What are those?
I brought the new Multiply the Money scratch-offs from the Hoosier Lottery. With multiple ways to play, they multiply the fun.
Get ready to reel in multiple chances to win up to $500,000. Please play responsibly.
Touhyville. 2 Tuohys, no waiting.
Good morning.
Up and off the rails bright and early this morning.
Guess what day it is?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I tell you, we making history right now in stereo.
Bang Zoom.
That's a great radio station. Best in town. Everybody else sucks. I'm not saying that.
Anyway, happy Wednesday. Also known as Hump Day.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Hopefully your day is off to a good start. A little rainy out there in some areas of Touhyville, but still going to be gorgeous out today.
It's felt like spring.
Yeah. Yeah, it felt very springy today. I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
Today is National Carnival Day, and our friends over at Jasper County Community Services are celebrating at the Rensselaer Senior Center, 967 East Leopold. Head over there at noon for carnival games. Make lunch a part of your day if you want to head over there at 11:30. Just a $2 donation. So they're going to have carnival games, prizes. Just head over there and enjoy yourself. Sounds like a blast.
Yeah.
Just one of the many things that they do there. March 3rd, bingo. That's next Monday. Theme of the month, St. Patrick's Day. This is at the Fozzie Senior Center on State Road 10 and 600 West in DeMott. Bring in a wrapped item valued at $2. They'll play as many games as they have participants. That's bingo on Monday, March 3rd at the Fozzie Senior Center. So Jasper County Community Services is the Fozzie Center in DeMott, and Jasper and the Rensselaer Senior Center in Rensselaer, obviously. So, and Sharon sent you a really nice message this morning.
She did.
Which is so. There's two things that always get me. One is when people come up and say they like the show, they think we're funny, they start their day with us. That's every single time. Never gets old, always touches me in the heart. Like I just, it's one of the big reasons why I got into this.
Yeah.
Now, as my career progressed, things changed in the way I saw my career going. And this really started for me in Ottawa, I think. I started to really feel the impact of commercials and live reads and things that we did on the radio for small business owners, and really see how I had an advertiser there who had it was a franchise called Fox's Pizza. And they had a small, it was a husband and wife, really nice people. And they did live reads and we had a lot of fun with them on the radio. We did a contest where me and my radio partner at the time, Andy, we each got to pick our, create our own sandwiches So have the Steve sandwich and the Andy sandwich, and I think it was 10% of each sandwich went to a local charity, and we had a contest to see who could sell the most sandwiches. So so I let him go first, and he created this whole sandwich, and I said, okay, and the Steve sandwich is every other sandwich on the menu. Now, that did two things. One, I won the contest. Two,
So for all you who said both to any poll question ever,
listen, some might say that it was ego because I wanted to win the contest. I made sure that every sandwich bought in that month, 10% went to charity. So I took care of the charity as well. So that said, I remember the two of them telling me about how much of an impact it made. They had owned the place for years. How much of an impact it made being on this specific radio show. They ended up opening a second location while we were there. Like, that's how big of an impact it made.
Yeah.
When that happens, that really touches me. And that's what Sharon was telling you this morning. Yeah.
Yeah. She literally said, I have found after 22 years at JCCS, Jasper County Community Services, radio and social media is the best advertising component of growing a business and keeping people connected. Thank you and Steve for making that possible for so many.
That's
what
everything.
I woke up to today. Like, I was like, "Ah."
That's everything.
Yeah.
It's literally what we do. You know, I mean, it's
well, and it really came from, they advertise with us, but they're doing a benefit that we spoke about a little extra yesterday during the show.
Yeah.
On March 29th. And so I just said, hey, if you weren't listening, clip that, because we, hopefully you get a surge of people, for the benefit. $15 lasagna dinner.
Wow.
To help the family's medical needs. So that came from me giving her a heads up, because when you work with us, that's the kind of stuff we do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we just and when people feel an impact from that, it means a ton to us. It's what we love doing.
And it's the difference between, like, communication is everything. So, like, we work better, closer in partnership with our advertisers. That requires them telling us what's going on for the business, or if they have a charity or a benefit or whatever it is. Because we want to promote that. We want to help them. We can't help you if we don't know what's going on. So, yeah.
Well,
so I feel like the advertisers that, like, really communicate with us, and by really communicate, I don't mean every single day. Like,
no, but the more we know, the more we can tell people about what you're doing.
The more we can,
yeah.
So
it's and it's really what we love. It is our thing with doing Touhyville Media with all three of our radio stations, is to help. We're a small business that helps small businesses grow, and in turn, they help us grow by working with us and doing these things. So Susie says, good morning. So anyway, thank you to Sharon for that. That was super nice. We appreciate that. And that really touched us.
Yeah.
Susie says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Have an excellent day. You too, Susie. Thank you so much for stopping in. We know you are a regular resident of Touhyville. Elaine says, morning, you guys. Morning. You guys should have the state-bound Lady Bombers on the show.
We would love it.
Go Bombers, finish it. Yes, that would be great. Yesterday they were at a state championship lunch.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's listen, we are super excited about the Bombers. So listen, I know there's a lot of links and things that the IHSAA and all that stuff. Listen, we have the Bombers on Bear Country all season long. Bear Country is the home of the Rensselaer Bombers, whether it be football, girls basketball, boys basketball. So we are big fans through and through. And of course, we will have the state championship on all three of our radio stations.
Right.
So the hometown call with Frank and John will be on Bear Country, 104.5 FM, and streaming on 1560bearcountry.com. Then the IHSAA call will be on the Q and 98 Gold. So also, for those of you hanging out in Lafayette, before that, the early morning game is Lafayette Central Catholic is in the state championship for their division as well. That'll be on the Q and 98 Gold before the Bomber game. So we got all the local high schools covered all the way from Rensselaer to Lafayette this weekend. So
and that shows our commitment to community.
we love it.
So
absolutely.
Yeah.
That said, so we had 2 left yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We have 1 left now for a sponsorship on 104.5. We have 4 open on WLQI and 98 Gold. So if you want to get in, email sales at the number 2 letter E VILLE.com or Cheryl CHERYL at number 2 letter E VILLE.com or message us on any of these social medias.
Yeah.
We're there.
And
all
if
over
you have
the place.
questions,
So
give us a call.
we're here to help your business or to let you support high school sports on the radio, like the Lady Bombers going to the state championship this Saturday.
Yeah.
So excited for these girls. I mean, it's just the coolest thing ever. It's so exciting for them. The whole city's excited.
Yeah.
I see all these light up signs all over the place. Jasper County Fairgrounds. There's
The marquees and all that.
all the different. Yeah, there's a light up sign on 114. Not sure whose that is, but the electronic sign at the fire department. So sorry, I got a tickle. So right in the throat.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I love the
Excuse me.
fact that women's sports is a big deal.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So,
yeah,
yeah.
Absolutely. Super cool. All right. So the giant leg lamp, okay, in Oklahoma. It's a replica from the movie
Okay.
Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Okay. It's on a what looks like a wooden crate that says fragile.
Fragile.
The Chickasha Community Foundation said Warner Brothers has reached out to them demanding the removal and destruction of the town's leg lamp
No.
over copyright.
The leg lamp has worked, okay? We're not trying to infringe upon anything. The ones that hate this thing, they didn't want to understand. They were just like, oh, I told you we're going to get sued, told you we're going to get sued. And the reality is there has been no lawsuit. But the biggest thing is this isn't an amusement park. It didn't cost you $20 to come in and see the world's largest leg lamp. The only thing we're selling is officially licensed merchandise. So there is no infringement. It's a piece of art that is not owned by the city. It's owned by the Chickasha Community Foundation, and the land that it's on is owned by the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma.
So what's the problem?
What in the world?
I mean, doesn't it just so if they're saying they're selling officially licensed merchandise, that means
Right,
Warner
so they
Brothers
get
getting
the
a piece of
percentage
it.
of that. Yeah.
I don't understand that. Documents from October of 24 that the news there obtained shows Warner Brothers telling Chickasaw Groups that it owns the copyright and trademark for the leg lamp from the movie Christmas Story. According to records, Warner Brothers then demanded the removal and destruction of the structure. He says the foundation first wanted to bring the leg lamp to town. The CCF asked Warner Brothers if they wanted to help pay for it. They thought it would be promoting them. Records show Warner Brothers responded in 2019, saying in part, they decided not to grant the permission that was requested. Oh, okay.
Oh, so they did it anyway, even though not.
I guess, but do you need the permission to, I mean, that's like saying like when you go, into like a dollar store and you see a toy and it says Man Bat and it looks just like Batman. Is that breaking the copyright or is it just you found a way around it?
Right. And didn't the story take place in Oklahoma?
This one did, yeah.
I'm saying, no. I'm saying like the Christmas Story. Is it supposed to be in Oklahoma?
I don't think it is. I think it's around somewhere in Illinois, I thought.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong. But
I'm trying to figure out why they chose the leg lamp. Was that just fun?
I think just
arbitrary.
Yeah, a touristy thing.
Okay.
So they wanted to have the world's largest leg lamp, like, just
right. Like, isn't there a town in Illinois that has like the world's largest rocking chair and the world's largest mailbox? And
I think so.
Yeah.
Christmas Story takes place in the fictional town of Holman, Indiana.
Oh.
So right here in Indiana. So,
okay.
So they say Holman is a pseudonym for Hammond, the hometown of the author.
Okay.
So there you go. Yeah, I don't understand why why this is such a thing. I actually just said Hammond, Indiana is where Christmas Story is based.
Yeah.
Mayor Zachary Grayson says while the city isn't involved in the situation, he hopes it doesn't result in litigation. I don't want them to go into a lawsuit because obviously the only people who will win in lawsuits are lawyers. Mayor Grayson says, hope there's a way forward with Warner Brothers and the Community Foundation to work it out.
Okay, this is one of those examples where, let's say even Warner Brothers wins, they will lose, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's just so wrong. Like,
just what are you doing?
Just
like,
get into
you don't
it.
have enough money, guys? I don't know. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, why?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Why are you worrying about this? So weird. So very, very weird. So
I know. Do you have any good like stories that are uplifting? Because like that one just got me.
Oh boy, are you trying to say what I think you're?
Am
I now the?
Yeah. I'm like, come on. Like we need lawsuits. Like yesterday, I don't know about you, but this whole story about this doctor at some town hall getting zip tied. And then called little girl. I was like, oh, there's so much wrong with this.
Is that how you were trying to bring us up?
No, I'm saying I can't watch anything else. Like, did you see the meme that said something? I think I said it yesterday on air where it was like, I quit watching the news and I'm starting to watch a documentary about a serial killer so that I could ease my mind.
That'll make me relax.
That'll make me right. I'm like, for Pete's sake.
It is for Pete's sake day.
It is. Thank you. I worked that in. But
Mm-hmm.
Just something uplifting. Like,
Yep.
I can't.
I
Warner
know.
Brothers is suing some town.
Well, Christine says, what about the thousands of leg lamps in homes? Does Disney want them gone too? They're being nitpicky. Well, first of all, it's Warner Brothers, it's not Disney. Second of all those leg lamps are officially
licensed
merchandise, copyrighted merchandise. Yeah. So they get their piece of that. Yeah. And Tim says, good day to you both. Good day to you, Tim.
Steve, I'm disappointed.
Will it bring you up if I do it? It's tally ho, Tim. Tally ho.
I know. What is
Because
you're
it's
over it
different.
now.
No.
And we're almost in March, so
Listen.
our clients are going to be back on.
No.
Sycamore Drive-In.
Listen.
In Monticello.
Listen. When they're back on, I will talk about the tally ho. Okay. But for Tim, he's just simply saying good day. And I am tipping my hat to him saying good day. It's not a tally ho from Tim. It's a good day.
But
I
good
said
day
good day, sir.
Should bring you.
I said good day, madam.
Oh my gosh! All right, already.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, I'm going to try and find some uplifting stories so Cheryl doesn't cry throughout the rest of the morning. So I'm not guaranteeing anything because I just looked at my list and I didn't see anything, but we'll see what we can do. So.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on and they are comfortable with what's happening. That I don't think has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Head to another season in DeMott to find unique gifts for friends, family, and more. You may even find a little something for you, like I always do. At another season, you'll find Duke Cannon products for men and Capri Blue and Swan Creek candles to make your home smell amazing. The new patch bar is a great way to show off your personal style. Grab patches for things like hats, jackets, and koozies. They'll get all those patches put on your items right there in the store. Explore their gourmet selection of charcuterie essentials for that next get-together. No time to water your flowers? No problem with Forever Flowers. And they don't die.
Need a gift for any reason? Head to another season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive updates and inspiration.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table. Good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Workdays can be unpredictable, but your workwear shouldn't be. With the Cintas Apparel Plus program, you'll have freshly laundered garments for everyone on your team delivered every week. Cintas has workwear for just about any job imaginable, with high-performance fabrics and an uncompromising fit that stretches and moves with you. Don't leave looking and feeling good to chance. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Huge news. Right now at Wendy's, you can get a Son of Baconator for just $3. I don't think you understand this situation. The Son of Baconator is only $3 for a limited time. You know, smoked bacon, rich melted cheese. That Son of Baconator is only $3. Thank you to whoever wished upon that star. For bacon that just won't quit, gotta be Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii, not valid on a combo or on third-party delivery platform.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. 97.7 The Q.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
The court hearing for Stephanie Nagel was held on Tuesday in Jasper Circuit Court. Judge Emily Waddle presiding. Pleas of not guilty were entered to the charge of murder in the death of Phil Nagel, as well as to the additional felony charges of burglary and stalking. The court stated there will be no bond set on the case. Also during the hearing, a pretrial conference was set for May 6th at 9:30 a.m., and a jury trial is to take place on July 30th at 1 o'clock. Judge Waddle has set aside 3 days for the proceedings to take place, and that includes jury selection. The Rensselaer Central Lady Bombers basketball team are in the state finals at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis this Saturday, with tip-off at 11:45 a.m. Central Time. The entire city, school district, and beyond are excited, and Mayor Jeff Phillips said the ladies will have a special escort to the capital city.
The Coach Radke has got the girls playing as a team, at least the last couple of years that I've seen, where they've been ranked very high. We're really excited as a city of Rensselaer to see the Bomber girls going down to Gainbridge Fieldhouse. We'll have the Rensselaer Police Department escort them on down, and we're going to wish them all the luck and cheer them on.
The game can be heard live on all 3 radio stations of Touhyville Media. Many high schools give students the opportunity to earn college credits with a number of colleges before graduating from high school. Of course, this reduces the number of classes and the dollars amount spent toward a college degree. KV School Superintendent Don Street said high school principal Ryan Myers presented statistics from the 2024 graduating class to the school board.
Almost 80% of the class of 2024 graduated from high school at Kankakee Valley, earning college credit, and 64% of our students from last year is attending college. Kankakee Valley saved our parents and students over $1,162,000 last year.
KV has dual college credit courses with Purdue Northwest, Indiana Northwest, Ivy Tech, and Vincennes University. The time has passed for Indiana bills proposed in either the House or Senate to have been passed on to the other chamber for consideration. Several contentious proposals died without receiving a vote. One of those would have moved county decisions on renewable energy to the State House. The author of House Bill 1628, Ed Soliday from Valparaiso, said there is an increase in counties denying such energy, and the state will need to support more of these ideas with our growing energy needs. Opponents of such a move said such decisions should be voted on and decided at the local level. Some have even said moving of such decisions from county control to state control could be unconstitutional. In the end, overwhelming pushback from county elected officials won out. The idea never received a vote in the full House. To follow legislation, Google Indiana bills. The legislature runs until the end of April. And the latest interviews with Rensselaer Mayor Jeff Phillips, Rensselaer Central School Superintendent Kurt Craig, and Kankakee Valley School Superintendent Don Street can be heard on our websites. Click on News and Newsmakers. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Saying goodbye to a loved one is never easy. In your time of sorrow, look to Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer and Morocco to assist you and your family, offering funeral and memorial services ranging from traditional to uniquely innovative and personal, along with burial services, cremation options, and celebrations of life. Steinke Funeral Home offers complete care, allowing you to comfort your family while they take care of the details. If it's time to say goodbye to a loved one or you're pre-planning for your own service, call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
76-year-old Sandra Alley of Rensselaer passed away on February 20th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. on Thursday at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield. Graveside services for Sandra Alley will be held at Weston Cemetery, Rensselaer at 11:30 a.m. Thursday with Andy Boersma officiating. Boersma Funeral Home of Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 66-year-old Darrell Benning of Indianapolis, originally from Francisville, passed away on February 19th. Visitation will be from 4 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday at Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Francisville, and 1 hour prior to services at the funeral home. Those funeral services for Darrell Benning will be at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, with Chad French officiating. Burial will take place at Roseland Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to Air Charity Network. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Francisville. 77-year-old Jerry L. Johnson of Brook passed away on Friday, February 21st. Visitation will be Friday, February 28th from 3 until 7 p.m. Central Time at Brook United Methodist Church. Funeral services for Jerry Johnson will be held on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. at Brook United Methodist Church with Pastor Matt Ballman officiating. Cremation rites will follow. Memorial donations in Jerry's name may be made to the Brook United Methodist Church. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 77-year-old Patricia Pat Clapp of Madeiryville passed away on Friday, February 21st. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory in Winnemac. Visitation will be from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, March 1st. at Frey Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Maduryville. Funeral services for Pat Clapp will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday at the funeral home in Maduryville. Burial will take place at Independence Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to West Central Athletic Boosters. Online tributes may be offered at fraymortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Maduryville. 90-year-old Celia May Hiddle of Wheatfield passed away on February 20th. Friends may call from 2 until 6 p.m. on Sunday, March 2nd at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Celia May Hiddle will be at Boersma Funeral Home at 11 a.m. on Monday. Pastor Dave Patterson officiating. Interment will be in Wheatfield Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Teft United Methodist Church. 74-year-old Wesley Vazchek of Winnemac passed away on Monday, February 17th. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory, Winnemac. A celebration of life for Wesley Vazchek will be held at a later date. Online tributes may be offered at fraynmortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, rain mainly before 10 a.m., mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 56. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 35. Thursday, partly sunny and windy with gusts up to 30 miles per hour and a high near 48. Thursday night, partly cloudy and windy with a low around 29. Friday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 60. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around 29.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center. Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
It's going to be a long day.
I know it's going to be a long day.
A long day.
What day is it? What day is it today?
Today is Wednesday.
Wait, is today Wednesday?
I'm going to need some help.
Looks like I'm going to need some help.
Well,
that's why we're here.
That's why we're here.
Drink your coffee.
Go splash some cold water on your face.
Turn your radio all the way up.
Are you ready to be entertained?
Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. It's Stephen Show with you, having fun on a Tuesday morning. Hope you are too. Thank you for hanging out with us this morning here on the Q and 98 Gold, also streaming on our station apps. You can get those in the Google Play Store, the App Store for the Q, 98 Gold, Bear Country. Also streaming on video. Hi. Thanks for hanging out with us on YouTube. Touhyville YouTube channel, TikTok, Touhyville Show, and on Facebook, the Q, 98 Gold, and Touhyville. All those things brought to us in part by Birks Fine Jewelry, Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store. Over 75 years of exceeding expectations in Mid-North Indiana. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Birks.com. Also powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit their website, jasperremc.com, for all kinds of good stuff. Energy saving tips, money saving tips for with your heating and other electric things that you'd use. If you use it for lights and different things like that. You can also check out their Smart Hub where you can pay your bill. You can also find out about outages, report outages, and more. Also on their website, jasperremc.com, check out Power Moves. You can get rebates on some of your electric bills and things like that. So it's all there on their website, jasperremc.com. They are also one of the proud sponsors of the Bombers year-round, not just as they go for state, but they are also a part of that big deal. So exciting stuff for the Rensselaer Bombers. Hear it here. Hear it on all three of our stations with the Hometown Call with Frank and John. That's where you get all the feels. That's where you get all the feels.
You and I came in and listened to the last little piece in Russ's news of
Frank's call.
And we looked at each other all teary-eyed and went, wow.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's the stuff right there. So all right. I know you had asked for me to try and find some fun, uplifting stories. How about a man scaring people with a Chucky doll? Does that sound fun?
No.
35-year-old man in Florida was arrested after waving a Chucky doll at shoppers at a market.
We have people calling, and you really have no reason to be in the area.
I understand that.
Go on your way and don't cause another issue. They called us again.
That's what did I do?
I don't know what happened.
I was just walking.
You didn't talk to anybody?
You want to bet? Look, with all this
No,
stuff.
I don't need to bet with you, man.
You want to bet?
You're chasing the people with the skull.
Sir, were you waving the Chucky Dollar people again? No.
Do you want to
Are
bet?
you sure people were saying, no, what a bet? I wasn't. Sir, like the police in Florida don't have anything else to deal with. They got to come out for this ding-dong waving around a Chucky doll. Scary.
Everyone from Florida is stupid.
That's the epitome of it.
Everyone from Florida is dumb.
Oh.
I might not be the brightest guy, but next to them my IQ's high. If they had guitars, here's how they'd strum.
Just absolutely loony. All right, I'm trying to help Cheryl out. Okay,
I did see this for Friday.
Yes,
which is kind of going to be cool. I
Okay.
think all 7 planets are going to be in alignment in the night sky,
You
and you're going to
sent
be
me
able
that.
to see that.
Yes. I thought I thought you sent me that because that's Touhyville Day, so all the planets aligned on Touhyville Day.
See?
So see, no, there's a nice upbeat story for you.
Yes.
Because I wanted to try and find like things for you, and I know it's early for this music because it's usually end a high note, but I want some upbeat stuff for you. So I thought upbeat music.
Yeah, that helps.
Rest in peace, Joanne Fabrics. All stores will close after 82 years. Did the music help it at all?
Not at all.
It's just,
No, because they were really cool when you wanted to get like fabric, like when you could feel it, touch it, see the color.
Mm-hmm. I want to go on record. If we can clip that out and put that on the internet later on today to see if it's ever been said before, Joanne Fabrics was really cool. I want to see if anyone's ever said that in the history of time.
I don't like you anymore. It really was like don't you remember when the kids did those blankets? Like you bought the real comfortable, yummy stuff, and then they would tie them together and tie them all the way around. Like they'd snip, and the.
Well, Harley just found hers in our closet the other day. She's like, "You guys still have this?"
Yes.
So, that was fun. So, okay, here's a good story. A karate instructor in Philadelphia last Thursday. A woman was outside the karate studio, I guess, screaming for help because someone was trying to take her purse. Bad place to try and rob somebody right in front of a karate studio.
You're done now.
And I'm just screaming bloody murder like a complete lunatic, like, stop him, stop him, stop him, help, 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 to anyone around.
I caught up with him and then I gave him a kick on the leg. As I got him a kick on the leg, he dropped the bag and stumbled, and then he kept running away.
Literally out of nowhere, like a ninja, this guy appears like a ninja, and he's like, here you go. I'm like, what the hell? Like, is this happening? He is an amazing human.
I would do it in a heartbeat again.
I thought he went out there and stopped the robbery, so the robbery already took place, and he ran him down, kicked him in the leg. The guy dropped the purse and ran off. So, so didn't kick him so bad that he couldn't run anymore. Just enough to drop the purse. Just enough to get the hint that I could do more.
Well, because it's, our kids were, karate people.
Yeah, karate people.
Karate people. But it's supposed to be defensive, not offense.
Yeah, and it worked. That was he did the job. Yeah, that's great. Let's see here. Oh, I saw this on the news the other day. A man in Nebraska is dealing with a mess after his daughter received a birth certificate. After his daughter never received a birth certificate or social security number. She was mistakenly given a computer-generated name, Unikite 13 Hotel. Did you see this?
No.
Yeah, here's Jason Kilborn and his lawyer talking about this bizarre paperwork nightmare that they're in.
So that's her name, like when she goes to.
That's her legal name is Unikite 13 Hotel.
Oy, oy, oy.
It kills me that I wasn't able to be there when she was born because it wouldn't have happened like it did.
The document that is her birth certificate has the term for government use only on it. And obviously, Jason, not being a member of the government, does not have the ability to use that document. When I started working with Jason, I was in disbelief at what was happening.
There's got to be more to this story. I mean, so the dad wasn't there. I assume the mother was there. What happened with this? Like, what?
I would imagine the mom didn't name her yet or forgot to fill out the paperwork at the hospital.
Yeah.
And so someone assigned her a name? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, they don't get into all of it, but it says he's got custody of the child, so they don't get into all the details. So I don't know exactly what's going on there, but well, and isn't it automatic that you're given a social security number when you're born, or no? You have to do something to make that happen. I don't know.
Well, how are you accounted for then? Like I don't get how you're accounted
I don't know.
for without one.
I don't know.
Okay.
I've never heard of this before, so
yeah.
I guess that's why he's having such a hard time trying to figure things out.
Well, and I would bet that it's not just fill out this paperwork and we'll flip it.
No, that would be
make
too easy.
Yeah, like pulling teeth or.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I saw this in the Netherlands. They want to bring back dangerous playgrounds, it says, to make kids more interesting and less risk averse. Now, I don't know what that means by dangerous playgrounds. Probably the kind that we grew up with like real teeter-totters and merry-go-rounds that are metal that you would spin around
bars.
and you were too scared to jump off of.
Yeah.
You know, that slides that become 217 degrees on a summer day.
Well, I'm thinking just the monkey bars where I used to do backflips and climb the top and and like do the leg thing and to the arm thing,
of course,
and then spin around and all that stuff.
Yes, I used to feel like I was like Indiana Jones and stuff and doing. I mean, I used to love the monkey bars. So here's some things from the past that maybe we should bring back to toughen kids up. I'm gonna go with make them drink water out of the hose all summer.
Okay,
where did
we get the kids aren't tough enough stuff from? Is that just like the thing? That's what they think the problem is now?
I don't know. It's a thing I was doing on the radio.
No. I'm saying you said the Netherlands.
Just gonna do it.
No. I didn't know that was. Oh boy.
It's a bunch of malarkey.
I know, Joe. I'm just trying to do a stupid little bit.
And you know how supportive I am in that. Gosh, I step in it when even when I don't even mean to step in it.
Every generation gets a little softer, I think. I mean, I don't think I'm as tough as my dad's generation. I think and I don't think our kids are as tough as we were, I mean,
or is that just a perception? Like what? Right? No?
Is it?
I got to think about that. Like, meaning I'm saying I would agree with that thing, but that's the same thing my parents used to say to me. Like, your generation, like, and it'd go on. And that's how, like, I knew they were old and they knew I was young and stupid. Like, it was just one of those, it's just one of those things. Like,
hi, Mom, how's it going? You're young and stupid. Okay, talk to you later, Mom. Thanks.
Okay. I respect you and you're old. Bye. No, but it was just a thing. Like, it was always, you don't understand me. It was like my parents used to say things. My mom used to go, "You're not going to the play in pants, are you?" And I'm like, wait, what? I couldn't go to the play to watch Wicked, let's say, wearing pants, because that wasn't like a thing. You had to wear a skirt. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm wearing yet, but who cares?
Well, that's one thing, but yeah, I mean, listen.
But it's just a generational thing. It wasn't like At the time, I was like, not this again. Like it doesn't stip when I buy my ticket at Ticketmaster that I wear a skirt.
I have a story about how the Tooth Fairy is being hit by inflation, doesn't have enough money. And you were talking about how you would give out like big time cash for the tooth, because like the Tooth Fairy, I mean, I don't know if the kids are in school yet.
Oh yeah, the Tooth Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy would, and listen, the Tooth Fairy did so well. Our daughter who's 26 called the other day and said, I lost a tooth. Can I get some money? Like,
I had my molars, my molars pulled. There's 4 of them.
Yeah, so I think kids.
At last I recall, it was $20 a piece.
Right,
so
right.
Venmo me the money. Yeah, no. But yeah, that just came out of the fact that when I would go to the bank, I never cared about like little bills. Like I would just be like, so they'd give me like, 4 20s or whatever it is. And then I'd go to the store or whatever. So I'd have a 20 and I'd have singles or a single.
Right.
And it'd be like, okay, we're giving her $1 for her tooth or we're giving her 20. And I was like, we can't have a cheap Tooth Fairy. That would be bad. That's like Santa bringing you, I don't know.
I don't know if there's different tooth fairies, but
a jelly bean or
mine
something.
must be from the wrong side of the tracks. I'd wake up with a quarter under my pillow. So, I think I had the poor Tooth Fairy.
You did not ever get a quarter?
I think so, yeah. I think that was, yeah. Listen, back then bread cost a nickel, lady.
But back
I'm
then,
old.
I think we were paid 75 cents an hour for babysitting.
See, there
if
you go.
you think about it.
Yep. By the way, Justin says you have to apply for a Social Security number when the child is born. So if no one applied for it, then that's how that child got into all that mess. So, all right. So back to my just my stupid, silly, funny list that I was going to get to a minute ago. Some things from the past we should bring back to toughen up kids. Candy cigarettes, looking cool, never tasted so sweet.
That's funny.
We just saw those at Albany's. I didn't even know they still had them out. Lawn darts.
Ooh.
Nothing says backyard fun more than catching with knives. Like,
yeah. And those hurt.
Yeah, that's why they outlawed them. Yeah. Sea monkeys.
Those were the dumbest things
the
ever.
The sooner kids learn about that, the better.
Although, what was that game we had where you pushed the button and you filled it up with water and the rings would go on?
They had that at my dentist's office. I never saw one in real life, only at my dentist and doctor's
I had
office.
all of them.
Did you really?
I did. I had the basketball game where you would and you had to get the basketball into the baskets. I had the ring toss one. Oh, I would spend hours with that. What were those called? Where you were
I think right before Hanukkah, your parents would go and rob a dentist's office.
I told you what happened. My dad worked for a company called Quill, which was like Kmart. And they would tell them all they could each grab a box. And I remember because it weighed a ton and fill it with all the stuff that hadn't sold.
That's hilarious. Okay, things that toughen up kids. Easy bake ovens. 3rd-degree burns are like a free tattoo.
I loved easy bake ovens. And the stuff was so yummy.
Yeah.
Legit.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Chemistry set. Any kid can make a paper airplane, but a nuclear reactor, that's special. And lastly, they should put gum back in baseball cards. We were talking about this the other day because kids should know what it's like to chew glass. That's all right. They're not all winners. We'll take a break. When we come back, it's time for the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day. Stick around.
Rensselaer has a new truck driving school, the St. Joseph's College CDL Academy. Class A and Class B instruction is available from a certified instructor qualified with both driving and training experience. Enjoy small class sizes with multiple session dates. If you're looking for a high-paying job, to get your certification through St. Joe's CDL Academy and start your career by enrolling today. For information and registration, go to stjoe.edu.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. I'm Christine Bogan, your Rensselaer Edward Jones financial advisor. At Edward Jones, we believe in building a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so we can help you work toward achieving what's most important to you. Call me at 219-866-3788 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Have you played Cash Pop from the Hoosier Lottery? It's Indiana's newest draw game, and it's popping. Match just one number from 1 to 15 to win. Tickets start at $1. Prizes start at $5. Visit HoosierLottery.com. Please play responsibly.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-230-2777. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-230-2777, 800-230-2777, or biglou.com.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
What is that?
Like you don't know.
Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Huh? What? Wake up! Don't want to sleep through your big day.
This happens every day. It happens every day.
My word, what a gorgeous way to wake up.
Good morning, dinguses. Some days don't you want to just wake up and say,
All right, ladies, buckle up, buckle up. It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. It's Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Thank you for getting your day started with us here on the Q and 98 Gold. We appreciate it. Having some fun here on a delightful Wednesday morning. Want to make sure you're aware this Saturday, it's the Bombers in the state championship game. You can hear it on all three of our stations. The Hometown Call on Bear Country 104.5 FM, streaming on 1560am.com. 1560bearcountry.com is what I meant to say. Sorry, I get overexcited. And then you'll also hear the IHSAA call on the Q and 98 Gold. Got a couple of sponsorships still available. If you want to support the Lady Bombers on the radio, sales at the number 2, letter E, VILLE.com. Cheryl at Touhyville.com as well, or message us on any of our social media pages and we'll get back to you. Want to mention our friends over at Another Season in DeMott. Need a gift for any reason? Head to Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. They've got lots of great stuff for St. Patty's Day, Easter just around the corner. Lots of great gifts for everybody at Another Season. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram. That's Another Season in DeMott. All right. Time now for the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's dumb criminal comes to us from across the pond in the UK.
All right.
Tally ho, dumb criminal. You like that? Is that better?
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
A restaurant in the UK says it believes that a woman went to the restroom last week and walked out about 12 minutes later with their bathroom sink. What? No one saw this? Ma'am, that's not for takeout.
That's what I was thinking. Like, how big are the takeout containers?
What in the world? Wow. Of all places that you're going to take a sink, like, I'm not recommending any kind of burglary, but I would think like you walk out of a Home Depot with one in your cart, or something like that.
Right.
That I could see happening.
Yeah.
Walking out of a restroom. Don't mind me. I'm working on this out in the truck. I just gotta take this out to the truck. They say the whole thing just stuffed in a big bag. But
what did they just?
Sinks are really heavy.
I know they really are.
I mean, this is not like something you could just throw in a Strax bag. I mean,
now, are you saying that from the perspective that you're very impressed with the Mr. Thief, or what do you?
No, I'm not understanding how no one noticed this.
Like, do they come in, do you think, with a toolbox?
Right, like you have to disconnect things. Like, did you just break it off the wall? And if so, there's got to be water spurting everywhere. Like, I'm not understanding any of how this happened. I need more information.
Can you imagine the girl at the front desk, like, is the person walking out is just, I don't know. There might be a problem with your bidet.
So what keeps popping in my head?
Do you remember?
So yes, like just like I don't know. So here's what keeps popping in my head.
Oh.
So one time I went to Ida's. This is what keeps popping in my head, and all the people noticed.
I'm thinking about.
I walked in after an older gentleman who may have had some stomach issues. Okay. And the bathroom was quite stinky. Okay, listen, it's quite stinky when I go in too. But if I do big time business, so
yeah. But that was not
right.
That was not.
But I wasn't expecting it. I was already in there. So what do? Turn around and go, not me, not me. This is not me. So I went in, held my breath, went to the bathroom real quick, and came out. Okay, and I left because it was the last thing we did, and then we left.
Right, and now Ida's is not advertising anymore.
When I went in there,
I'm kidding. Yes, they are.
No, when I went in there the next time, I brought it up to them, and they said we actually went and looked at the security camera because like we couldn't figure out like what was going on. Like, and I'm like, it was not me, and they're like, no, we knew like there was like someone else with it, but it smelled so bad, like they had to go and air freshen it and stuff like that. Oh. I was so embarrassed that they even knew that like thought for a second it might be me.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, it wasn't me, and I didn't steal your sink. It wasn't. I didn't take anything.
Oh.
That is absolutely cuckoo that someone stole a sink out of the bathroom. All right, so I'm hoping there's a little more here. Yes.
So Mike can get you security systems.
To see
and doors that lock behind,
so you'll be able to see who's carrying a sink out of your business. For goodness sakes, I mean, So the owner says he and his staff later discovered the sink and some of the paper or pipe work was mysteriously gone. Okay, I'm just gonna say if I'm the owner, I'm sitting down with my staff going, okay, guys, I understand that we were busy, had a lot of fish and chips to serve today. No one saw a woman carrying a sink and pipes out the front door? No one noticed this? They looked back at their security footage, saw a woman who they believe stole it. What was your first tip? That she was struggling to carry her bag out of the place? Oh, this fish and chips is so heavy! Oh.
And why are we passing out bags that big?
She wasn't eating there at the time. She just walked in, went straight to the restroom.
Wow.
Walked out with the bag that was big enough to hold a sink. Obviously, they didn't have cameras inside the restroom. The owner says the sink wasn't expensive. It's imitation stone. It will cost about $200 to replace, which makes it even stranger that she went to all this trouble for that. Oh, my goodness. Well, you need security cameras in your business to see who's walking out with your sink or other plumbing issues. Call Precision Security today. Call 219-866-7171. They'll set you up with surveillance for your home. Or let's say you lock yourself out of your house, out of your car,
or you
out
need
of your
a lock.
bathroom.
You need a lock put on your bathroom.
On your bathroom for people that are trying to steal your toilet or your sink or what have you. Visit pgr.glass, like Precision Security on Facebook.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, rain mainly before 10 a.m., mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 56. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 35. Thursday, partly sunny and windy with gusts up to 30 miles per hour and a high near 48. Thursday night, partly cloudy and windy with a low around 29. Friday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 60. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around 29.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook. This Saturday, American Legion Post 29 in Rensselaer invites you to join them for their monthly steak fry from 5 until 7:30. They'll be serving a perfectly cooked New York strip steak served with your choice of potato, house salad, and garlic toast, all for just $22. Open to the public and kid-friendly. Bring the whole family and support your local veterans at American Legion Post 29 in Rensselaer. Or call ahead 219-866-7003 and order yours.
Glatzpa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glatzpa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glatzpa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glatzpa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glatzpa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glatzpapharmacy.com. Glatzpa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table. Good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
Steve's Specialized Services is your home for bad boy mowers like the Rogue and Rebel X. Start your adventure and explore with an attitude with the Bandits. Single and crew cabs available. Stop in now and try them out. Incredible prices, plus up to $1,000 off select models right now with easy financing available. Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Like them on Facebook or visit stevesspecialized.com.
Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
Hello there. Welcome back.
Welcome to the show.
Coming in hot. Oh, coming in real hot. I'm sweating here.
Is it hot in here or is it just me?
It's hot. Very hot. It's hotter than a ghost pepper. It's hotter than the sun.
It's so hot. Why is it so hot?
What a hot show.
This is not hot.
It's hot.
Hotter than Georgia's.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steven Show with you, having fun on a Tuesday morning. No, Wednesday morning. Sorry, it's hump day. Hump day, yeah. Having fun with you here on a Wednesday morning. Our poll question on a Would You Rather Wednesday asking you, would you rather have a personal chef or a personal assistant to run your errands? Let's see here where we're at with that. I'll refresh that. While we're waiting on that, Mel says, I used to own a pet grooming shop. I was in the bathing room, walked out just in time, and a lady was tired of her dog, and she wanted a smaller dog this time. Had to call her son to fix the... Wait a minute. Are you saying she tried to walk out with someone else's dog? Like...
Oh, Lord.
I used to own a pet grooming shop. I was in the bathing room, walked out just in time. A lady was tired of her dog. She wanted a smaller dog this time and had to call her son to fix the confusion. The receptionist did not know it was not her dog. Good thing I walked out when I did. Holy mackerel. Yeah. You don't just drop off your dog and pick up some other dog.
No.
What is wrong with you, loony lady? No. Yeah, but I don't like mine anymore. Well,
this one's cuter.
I like this one instead. Woof. That's that's a special kind of crazy there, Mel. She says yes, they were trying to walk out with somebody else's dog. Wow, crazy. All right, so let's see here. On personal chef day, 78% of people say they'd rather have a personal chef than a personal assistant. Yeah. So I think the idea, of someone doing the cooking and the cleaning for you, the cleaning is what really, that puts me over the top.
Meals?
Yeah. That's what
I
puts
clean
me
as
over
I
the
go.
top,
I'm like a pretty clean chef.
I did that the other day when I made the Chipotle chicken. Each step I was doing, and it made life a lot easier, But that said, just something nice about just sitting and going, dinner's ready. That's kind of cool. Susie says, when I was working full time, I would have preferred a chef. Now I enjoy doing all of it. Yeah, that makes sense. I was talking with my parents the other day, and they always joke about how now that they're retired, they have no idea what day of the week it is. They're like, they called me. I think it was Sunday night. It was maybe 8:00, and they were like, as we were dialing, we're like, he might be in bed already, which it's possible. on a school night, I could be in bed by 8. I just didn't happen to be that night. So, Tina says, besides having a personal chef, I would also want a housekeeper. You know, I thought about doing that, personal chef or housekeeper, but I thought to myself, to me, that sounded too easy. Like, I thought everyone would just go housekeeper. Like,
right, like what you call it, Brady, like on the Brady Bunch, Alice.
Oh, that does all of it. Oh my goodness, yeah, yeah. That's how. You know, I know it was television, but how did they afford that? They had a live-in housekeeper cook.
Well, he was an architect, wasn't he? In the show,
they had 6 kids,
right?
And the mom didn't work. What did you need a housekeeper for? What does she do all day?
Oh boy. Please send your comments to Steve at 2 EVILLE.
I'm sorry for the realness.
That's right. That's right. All right. So I just mentioned this earlier this hour. Tooth Fairy payouts have been hit. Apparently, the Tooth Fairy has been hit by inflation as well. They've dropped 14%. According to the dental, that's a thing. Dentals annual poll. That's what it says.
Well, yeah, if you want to be legit, just say the same thing twice.
Dental. We're on the radio.
Right.
Their annual poll found that the average payout this last year has fallen 14%, down to an average of $5.01 from the Tooth Fairy.
Okay, so I'm just telling you right now, we know this story is bologna sandwiches.
Okay, why?
You're leaving a 5 and a penny.
No, that's why I said an average. So they took what people are leaving, like some leave 6, some leave 5, some leave $5.50, some leave $4.25.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me how you get a penny out of any of that on any of it if it's legit. Who's leaving the penny? Who's leaving anything that's got a cent on it on the end? Even on an average. If I take 10.75 and I take 5.25 and I take 4.50, okay? You're not going to tell me that someone goes, "Oh, little Timmy's tooth fell out, so we left him $4.53 on his pillow." Like we took out a pocket change and just dumped it.
Okay. All right.
So the average then of that, if you're going to do an average, is not going to have any pennies in it.
But we don't know how many people answered the poll.
Who cares?
Well, it's math.
Correct. But if there's change in it, you're going to tell me anyone is going to be putting pennies down.
No. But depending on how many people are in it,
it doesn't matter. If so let's say somebody did 10.50, am I nuts? Am I nuts or are you nuts? I'm not nuts. No, because if you take an average is divide the amounts by 3. So let's say 10.50 and 5.75 and
plus
$4.
Okay, plus $4
divided by 3.
Divided by 3. Okay. Now,
what's the average? What is it?
Divided by 3 is 6.75. Okay.
Correct. It's always going to be in a quarter or something.
Okay. So now let's say divided by 217 kids.
Okay, but you'd have to have 217 answers.
Right.
And none of them will have pennies at the end.
No, I just took your total came out to be $20.25. Okay.
Yes.
And I divided that between 217 kids. Okay. That comes out to be 9 cents.
Right. But you're not going to, each person, you didn't add to the total to then divide by 200. You got pennies. Do you see what I'm saying? Like nobody's giving pennies. So there's not going to be a penny average. We're at a
Yes.
standstill.
Right.
We need Brian Overstreet.
No, we don't. You
We
need a
do.
calculator.
No, I don't.
Okay, I know I don't want to do this right now because you're not accepting logic. Like it's just
I am accepting logic. You are dividing 3 people's thing by 200 people's, like 200 people. You'd have to add the 200 people, of which nobody is going to give anything in a penny.
No, I
and you will
understand.
wind up with 75, 50, 25, something like that, but you're not going to get cents out of it.
I understand what you're saying.
Yes.
And if it's a weird number that it's divided by, you can still end up with cents. Like, don't you ever divide something that seems like it makes sense with your calculator and you end up with like 0.69999999999? Like,
I do
Right.
if it's an arbitrary amount. If it's arbitrary amounts. But I'm just saying, for the record, there's nobody that's giving pennies for teeth.
no, I agree. No one's giving pennies for teeth.
Can we have a math person? Am I nuts? I am not nuts. Somebody help me. Because you think you're right. And I think I'm right.
I know you do. I don't even want to go through the rest of the story because it's all like it's all averages. So
Right, but the average of what?
oh, Cheryl. Okay. I can't even believe that we're doing this on the radio right now. That I have to do this on the radio with
Okay.
you. Okay. So just go ahead and just give me some big numbers. Just any kind of big numbers that don't have any sense. They're all
Okay,
dollars.
But I'm saying what you can't do,
Mhm.
because we're counting each person's answer to how much they're leaving their kids for
Right,
teeth.
right.
You can't go, okay, then we're going to take 10 and we're going to, 10 answers, different answers, and we're going to divide it by 65 people. That's not how this goes.
That's literally how it goes.
No, because you're averaging the amount that people are leaving for the as a tooth fairy, right? That's a quantifiable number, and I'm arguing it will never have pennies in it. So it doesn't matter what it could be 25 people, but if 25 people if nobody leaves $10.03 under
Right.
there, you're not going to get an average of 501.
It all depends on how many you split it up between. If it's an odd number that you split it up between, you're splitting it up like
Not
so.
if everybody is doing it to either $1 or even a quarter. You will
Okay.
not get pennies.
Okay, split up $1.
Okay.
$1 between
Mhm.
3 people.
No, that's $3.
No.
If there's 3 people, what are the other 2 people leaving? You can't just divide it by 3. That's not what the poll is. The poll is the amount of people.
Okay, so now at least
And
I
they
understand
each
you're not
leave-
understanding the poll. Okay. So here's the thing. If every single person,
Mhm.
okay, was to leave different amounts. Some do $1, some do $1.50, some do $2.50, some do $3.50.
Correct.
You have to add all that up
Correct.
to whatever total you get.
Correct.
Then you're going to split that up between
The
6
amount
people.
of no, that's not arbitrary. You're dividing by the number of people who responded, who you've counted the money on. So if it's 10 people,
Right.
then it's 10 responses. If any of those 10 responses do not have a 0.50, 0.25, 0.75, you will not get a 0.01 in there.
I don't think we're going to solve this.
We're not.
So
We're not. But I do want to know who's right, because
Okay.
it's going to kill me.
okay, well we'll have to put more time into it, not on the
Okay.
radio. So
Okay.
So all right. Well, that took care of that. So that's it for on 98 Gold WIBN. We'll do the math during the break and everything,
Okay.
so that we can
Yep.
have it on paper for you.
Yep.
So that's it for us on 98 Gold WIBN. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on WLQI. Stick around because we will end on a high note. We will have the pizza quiz and we will figure out which one of us is right. And
if you're a math teacher, help me out.
If we're saying different things, I think is more the possibility, but we'll see.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kitty delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance.
For your free quote, call SelectQuote at 1-800-635-3311. That's 1-800-635-3311. Or go to SelectQuote.com. 1-800-635-3311. That's 1-800-635-3311.
SelectQuote. We shop. You save. Full details on example policies at selectquote.com/commercials.
What if your limited inventory had unlimited potential? What if your biggest risk was not taking one? What if you could make every move matter? Bank of America's business solutions can help bring your biggest what ifs within reach. Find out how our digital tools, cutting edge insights, and trusted expertise can work for your business. What would you like the power to do? Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. Bank of America is proud to be the official bank sponsor of FIFA World Cup 2026.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. The Q.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer. Here's Russ Martin.
The court hearing for Stephanie Nagel was held on Tuesday in Jasper Circuit Court. Judge Emily Waddle presiding. Pleas of not guilty were entered to the charge of murder in the death of Phil Nagel, as well as to the additional felony charges of burglary and stalking. The court stated there will be no bond set in the case. Also during the hearing, a pretrial conference was set for May 6th at 9:30 a.m., and a jury trial is to take place on July 30th at 1 o'clock. Judge Waddle has set aside 3 days for the proceedings to take place, and that includes jury selection. The Rensselaer Central Lady Bombers basketball team are in the state finals at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis this Saturday, with tip-off at 11:45 a.m. Central Time. The entire city, school district, and beyond are excited, and Mayor Jeff Phillips said the ladies will have a special escort to the capital city.
The Coach Radke has got the girls playing as a team, at least the last couple of years that I've seen, where they've been ranked very high. We're really excited as a city of Rensselaer to see the Bomber girls going down to Gainbridge Fieldhouse. We'll have the Rensselaer Police Department escort them on down, and we're going to wish them all the luck and cheer them on.
The game can be heard live on all 3 radio stations of Touhyville Media. Many high schools give students the opportunity to earn college credits with a number of colleges before graduating from high school. Of course, this reduces the number of classes and the dollars amount spent toward a college degree. KV School Superintendent Don Street said high school principal Ryan Myers presented statistics from the 2024 graduating class to the school board.
Almost 80% of the class of 2024 graduated from high school at Kankakee Valley, earning college credit, and 64% of our students from last year is attending college. Kankakee Valley saved our parents and students over $1,162,000 last year.
KV has dual college credit courses with Purdue Northwest, Indiana Northwest, Ivy Tech, and Vincennes University. The time has passed for Indiana bills proposed in either the House or Senate to have been passed on to the other chamber for consideration. Several contentious proposals died without receiving a vote. One of those would have moved county decisions on renewable energy to the State House. The author of House Bill 1628, Ed Soliday from Valparaiso, said there is an increase in counties denying such energy, and the state will need to support more of these ideas with our growing energy needs. Opponents of such a move said such decisions should be voted on and decided at the local level. Some have even said moving of such decisions from county control to state control could be unconstitutional. In the end, overwhelming pushback from county elected officials won out. The idea never received a vote in the full House. To follow legislation, Google Indiana bills. The legislature runs until the end of April. And the latest interviews with Rensselaer Mayor Jeff Phillips, Rensselaer Central School Superintendent Kurt Craig, and Kankakee Valley School Superintendent Don Street can be heard on our websites. Click on News and Newsmakers. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer, is available 7 days a week. They provide high-quality, quick service and a satisfaction guarantee. EGC offers a 1-year labor warranty and a 10-year manufacturer warranty on all new installs. With routine maintenance and expertise, EGC will ensure warm winters and cool summers. Call Brady Eagle 219-335-9575 for a free estimate. Residential or commercial, EGC is your independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
76-year-old Sandra Alley of Rensselaer passed away on February 20th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. on Thursday at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield. Graveside services for Sandra Alley will be held at Weston Cemetery, Rensselaer at 11:30 a.m. Thursday with Andy Boersma officiating. Boersma Funeral Home of Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 66-year-old Darrell Benning of Indianapolis, originally from Francisville, passed away on February 19th. Visitation will be from 4 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday at Frayne Mortuary, Quarry Albright Chapel, Francisville, and 1 hour prior to services at the funeral home. Those funeral services for Darrell Benning will be at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, with Chad French officiating. Burial will take place at Roseland Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to Air Charity Network. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Quarry Albright Chapel, Francisville. 77-year-old Jerry L. Johnson of Brook passed away on Friday, February 21st. Visitation will be Friday, February 28th from 3 until 7 p.m. Central Time at Brook United Methodist Church. Funeral services for Jerry Johnson will be held on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. at Brook United Methodist Church with Pastor Matt Ballman officiating. Cremation rites will follow. Memorial donations in Jerry's name may be made to the Brook United Methodist Church. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 77-year-old Patricia Pat Clapp of Madeiryville passed away on Friday, February 21st. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory in Winnemac. Visitation will be from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, March 1st at Frey Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Madurayville. Funeral services for Pat Clapp will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday at the funeral home in Madurayville. Burial will take place at Independence Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to West Central Athletic Boosters. Online tributes may be offered at fraymortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Madurayville. 90-year-old Celia May Hiddle of Wheatfield passed away on February 20th. Friends may call from 2 until 6 p.m. on Sunday, March 2nd at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Celia May Hiddle will be at Boersma Funeral Home at 11 a.m. on Monday. Pastor Dave Patterson officiating. Interment will be in Wheatfield Cemetery, Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Teft United Methodist Church. 74-year-old Wesley Vazchek of Winnemac passed away on Monday, February 17th. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory, Winnemac. A celebration of life for Wesley Vazchek will be held at a later date. Online tributes may be offered at fraynmortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, rain mainly before 10 a.m., mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 56. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 35. Thursday, partly sunny and windy with gusts up to 30 miles per hour and a high near 48. Thursday night, partly cloudy and windy with a low around 29. Friday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 60. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around 29.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center. Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Looking for caller number 7, 219-866-4104. We'll see if we can get you guys a pizza today based on something we were just speaking about. 219-866-4104.
This is one you won't want me to help you with. No, I was wrong.
Let's see here. I know things were just working a second ago. I'm just making sure that we're not having an issue with the
phones.
The phones here. 219-866-4104. There we go. I mean, we were having an issue or something. All right. Hi, you're calling number 7. Who's this?
Justin.
Hey, Justin. How are you, bud?
Good. How about you?
Good. All right. So Cheryl and I just got into a discussion where she could not understand how Tooth Fairy payouts ended at a certain amount, and we ended up going into a whole math thing. So the Tooth Fairy dropouts or payouts have dropped 14% over the last year. The average payout is $5.01, $7, or $11.55. What started this whole thing? The payouts are averaging $5.01, $7, or $11.55. What do you think?
$5.01.
Yes, it is $5.01. And
Cheryl was wrong.
Cheryl went and did the math on her own, did her own math thing, and so did Tina. Tina says, I added up 25 different numbers and divided it by 25, and it came up to $3.86.
Mm-hmm.
So we can all live better today. Hold on, Justin. We'll get your information, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Nice. With Downy Unstoppable, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
William is one of millions of Americans who uses GoodRx to save on the cost of their prescriptions.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. It adds up at the end of the month. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx save you a lot of money. Saving that extra $200-300 a month. We're able to do all these extra activities, so it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com and start saving today. GoodRx user compensated for their time. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance.
All righty. That is going to do it for us. We've put all the important math problems to bed. We are all set up. We are good to go. But before we leave, we cannot possibly leave without ending on a high note.
All right. Today's high note is from Shower Arguments with Emily Solberg. Some days you just want to throw in the towel. Some days you want to wave a white flag of surrender, go back to bed, and pull the covers over your head. Some days you'd rather be somewhere else, anywhere else. Some days you want to walk away and never look back. But you didn't. You showed up, you always do, without fail. So we're going to call today a win. Some days you don't measure success by what you did, but rather what you didn't.
Well, I like that. Okay. Yeah. That's a good one. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a super phenomenal Wednesday. We're going to do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.
Listen online at WLQI977.com.